Oh, yeah, you're talking about that Battle Mage. Axe-chan is someone who has been traditionally an Inquisitor player, but since Battle Mage came out, he's been an aficionado, trying to make the character do as well as she can. And it's gotten some pretty serious placements with her, you know, over the years.
Oh, yeah. Axe-chan definitely one of the premier Battle Mages, along with Cal himself, who actually won, I believe, a TNS a while ago with the Battle Mage. But Action looking to be pretty good so far. Putting Black Wolf already in Gold Keep Awakening, going to get the dash up throw. But we is mashing on Wake Up. No respect so far.
Black Wolf mashing the 5B as well. Something that you don't see that often from Hitman, especially when he's in Gold Cube. Axe-chan was playing really reserved, saying, all right, I got Hitman down below 30. I know DP is coming, and it just didn't.
Action will get a nice solid punish. Black Wolf keeping his pressure a little bit conservative. We'll get a successful mashup, but I think other than DP, we have not seen a single mana move coming out from Black Wolf yet. He might not get another opportunity in this first game unless, nope, gets hit with the reset. Good stuff from Action. He will take the first game.
Very nicely done. Something to know about DNF Duel for anyone in chat who is not familiar. On situations like that where you tech in the air, you are intangible until landing unless you press a button. What happened there? Black Wolf tried to press some sort of air button after the tech, and because of that, the melee from Axe-chan caught and was able to deliver for the kill.
Indeed. Like, even though this is an ArcSys game, it doesn't take no total use of the ArcSys engine, where normally you have to hold a button, you get different tech rushes. Not in this game. Once you are in the sky, there is no blocking. So simply just hold down. No, not hold down. Just don't press anything. You'll be perfectly fine until you touch the ground. But Black Wolf changing it up is going to Kunoichi. Man, what was the last time you saw this character in bracket?
You know, it comes out every now and then. Yeah, we got ring techs in the bracket. I'm sure we'll see some later from him.
Excellent work from Action. Again, taking Black Wolf to the corner, ending with the DP, going for the air reset, and it will be successful. Black Wolf, homie, is pressing the buttons.
Getting caught for with the counter hits time and time again. Action clean with what would nearly be a perfect here.
Action, homie, just on a roll. Black Wolf, again, going to be getting hit with a counter hit. Can we buy a block on Wake Up? Okay. There we go. Decent pressure coming out, but it gets DP through.
And I kind of like the switch from Black Wolf, given their playstyle. They like to spend as much time as they can in the air, and Kunoichi is one of those characters that really thrives off of that.
Oh, yes. Oh! Good air coming in from Action. He will take it 2-0. Unless.
Forget if we're going first to 3 the whole way.
Indeed. I got switched up by the camera. Who will we get though? Will we go back to Hitman? I see y'all claiming up those codes though. Keep claiming up them codes. Exclamation point Maturino. Much love to y'all. But I feel like we could be going back to Hitman. Actually, no. Just looking at Black Wolf, I'm feeling a rotation of top tiers. We got Hitman Striker. I can read the minds, bro. I can read the minds. We're just shuffling top tiers right now. Now we got Striker. Let's, again with the gold cubes, let's see if the Striker can make a stand for Black Wolf. And hopefully he does not fall 3-0.
Striker with the gold cube has plenty of options to not respect the opponent on defense. Got the DP combos, got the regular combos as well, as that's one of the first we've seen from Black Wolf so far.
Okay, gets the 2B, but I don't get too much from it. We're missing the 2S, but Black Wolf looking to be a bit more comfortable, but we still getting clipped out.
And a question from Barbar in chat, who are the top tiers of the game right now? Depends on who you ask, but general consensus, characters like Striker, Monk, Brawler, Launcher is quite good.
Kuno.
Yeah, Kunoichi, how can I forget?
Yeah, I hear no Inquisitor, so buff Inquisitor, please. That's all I'm saying. Oh my goodness, you starting out big. Action, a little bit offense starter. Blackwolf was blocking pretty well at first, but was not expecting the overhead from the Battle Mage JM.
Fortunately, converted before the second hit, so didn't get the pop-up for the full combo. But Axe-chan is not dissuaded, keeping the offense unrelenting with 3 chases in the back pocket. A DP should just barely not be enough.
Ooh. Gets the throw, and Axe-chan will take it 3-0 over a Black Wolf. Mark, who's that Pokemon? We got a GrayCapedHero on the left with the Lost Warrior, and of course BasedWaffle holding it out on the right with the Inquisitor using my color. I forgot he likes to steal my color, but you know what? Game knows game. It is what it is.
You know, something for you, Viz. We got Reiko777, of course, the grandfather of Lost Warrior. How come he doesn't make his name Reiko question mark question mark question mark?
Bro, this game been out for like, what, 4 years now? How come we're just thinking about this? Bro, how do we? That's insane. All right, Reiko, I know you can hear us. You can change it for the one time, bro. The next time you're on stream, hurry up and change it for the one time.
GrayCapedHero changing up the options on defense, rolling through the second hit of 5S, getting a punish there, and the counter hit to a stagger on that JS is huge for GrayCapedHero as the time stacks are getting up there.
However, this is the course that we're talking about. Okay, well, no, it does not matter for this round, but Inquisitor is one of the highest base damage characters in the game. And when she has that clear cube activation, she gets instantaneous mana regen, so her cash out becomes a lot stronger. But not going to get the chance. GrayCapedHero still starting out big in round 2. A solid 30% just gone.
And yeah, Lost Warrior has some pretty good base damage of his own, though it's not quite to the level of Inquisitor. And we're going to get to see the Inquisitor damage put on display here as we're going into the loops. Like you mentioned, one of the higher minimum damages in the game due to the repetition of that true unscaled damage on the fire pops.
That was from a 2A, by the way. 50% from a 2A, mind you. Oh, doesn't matter, because in actuality, he will put GrayCapedHero into Awakening. We will get the time stop. And this should be death.
Yep.
Yeah,
got the super.
Wizard's a very, very low HP character, so this very well could be death. However, there's a lot of meat left on that bone. Chat, what's the over/under? Damn. Buff Inquisitor, please. The only character in the game with plate armor, second lowest health in the entire game. I beg.
I'm gonna let that one slide this time.
Oh, you're gonna take the bait at some point. I know you are. I'm gonna keep throwing him out there. You're gonna bite at some point.
Every time I get on commentary with this man, he's always trying to get a rise out of me. He's always trying to say some shit.
Is this gonna work? Oh my god, teleport to the overhead base waffle. I know you're called Old Man Waffle, but you can't be that old, bro. You can react to that, right?
Oh my goodness, GrayCapedHero can surely react to the JM there from BasedWaffle and put him back in the corner.
That was hecka meaty. Good blocks from the portal, JM will get blocked this time. BasedWaffle try to get some start, but the immediate guard cancel. Conversion? Nope, just gonna let it rock. Oh my goodness. Oh,
It's
still
not
alive. Oh no, you might be dead.
It's a JM starter that gets the scaling cranked a pretty good bit, and the drop doesn't help either.
Buff Inquisitor, please, I beg. DP was a little bit too early, and BasedWaffle will fall in that round. He is showing some signs of life.
Oh, that's a tragedy. Unfortunately, the one place that Inquisitor's DP is not the best is directly above her, which, fortunately for GrayCapedHero, is exactly where that teleport puts you.
No. Oh, that's going to be a good shot. No! Hey, that is so unfortunate. BasedWaffle made a great play. Unfortunately, gets a combo drop. He still has a pretty decent life lead, gets the DP. He's no longer oiled up, so no combo there. Uh-oh. Wheel of Fortune. Not going to get anything from it.
Oh my god, the anti-air 5B and tried to delay the combo enough to make it stable, but unfortunately that hit was just too weird. Not able to bring it together.
Oh man, I missed this game. This game is hilarious. 5M time stop. GrayCapedHero, are you a paid actor? Okay, never mind. He was almost a paid actor. GrayCape gonna go 2-0 in the set. BasedWaffle slowly waking up over time.
That's a tough one for sure. A couple of key interactions that didn't go BasedWaffle's way. Overlapping some hit stun and causing a combo drop was pretty bad, and the JM going wide there at the end, lethal.
Oh, nice teleport out of the jump reset pressure. Good stuff from GrayCapedHero. And in the lab, BasedWaffle just shy of 50%. No clear feedback activation yet. But you have 3 stacks of the time stop. Oh, you got counted. Oh wow, you're dead.
It's no
Wait, now what's the
super.
started? I don't know. We're still alive.
Yeah, time stop also adds some scaling to it, so the damage isn't quite there without the super. But we got a parry, and now we just need a throw, a jab, anything. BasedWaffle is back against the ropes.
BasedWaffle still this. We'll get the throw. Parry gets baited. Oh, that's an old school combo. I like that.
What do we think of Viz?
He's alive.
Yeah, okay, that's too much to JM through, unfortunately.
Yo, buff JM, please. Buff JM, please, I begged. I should have killed.
Oh, he didn't get the last hit, so he didn't knock down. BasedWaffle is the victim of so many just unfortunate tragedies here in the combos. GrayCapedHero is profiting off of all of them, is 1 round away now from taking it. What? Will this one happen? Will this make it work?
Well, you can. All he needs is one more touch. There you go. Not auto just hit. We'll get the throw, but still keeping him off the corner. Oh! A bit of dash roll shenanigans. However, BasedWaffle now in clear queue, but Awakenings are available for both characters. 4 hits of the time stop. Next hit will decide the fate of this game, unless
Can make it work either. The DP out of desperation there for BasedWaffle. I respect the attempt. GrayCapedHero was he was challenging pretty often after that block J.
No, he went with the Battle Mage. Okay. Decide to spare everyone the pain of Ranger. So we'll get 2 Battle Mages this early.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's almost like this character's not here. I don't know. Who knows?
The agenda must be maintained.
At all costs. And when we on Zelda too? Oh man.
Fortunately, the contrast with the Chaser is pretty good on this map, so you can at least see what's going on here if you're DarthLugia. But what's going on is you're kind of getting beat up in the corner by this pressure. The Chaser pressure resets going straight through the attempt at the Headless.
He's getting hit on Wake Up. DarthLugia trying to find some sort of path to escape this corner, but Callus has every option covered. Cal gets a little bit of a drop, but the DP will get blocked. And Cal, keeping his offense nice and safe, gets a smooth first round.
That's one thing that Battle Mage does have going for her. Her pressure is pretty safe. Once she starts doing those Chaser pressure resets, it's a little bit hard to get out of them if you don't have some sort of projectile invulnerability, which DarthLugia has but hasn't shown yet.
Back trying to create a little bit of space. The way Cal actually described Battle Mage as a hitter with fast-paced neutral, which is funny because Vanguard feels like he's kind of the opposite. Big buttons, but they all move incredibly slow. So DarthLugia keeps trying to make that space, but Cal not letting him. But we will get a successful mashup. But we convert cancel too soon. But we jump over the DP. DarthLugia still hanging around.
All right, good stuff there from DarthLugia, getting around the DP here from Cal.
Ooh, it's clean air there. Nice confirm as well. Good challenge. Throws in this game are not that great unless you're playing certain characters.
Yo, these JBs from DarthLugia have been on point. Cow is getting hit with the fly swatter every time he tries to take to the skies.
DarthLugia creating excellent spacing, but Noble jumps directly into the 4M. Cal has a chance to get some. Plus the drops are coming in clutch.
Oh, frame trapped the conversion there. Cow did with the 2B. He's got 3 chasers and super on deck, but Vanguard's pretty healthy. I don't know if he can make this one kill.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be close.
Is he watching clear or gold? He's in clear. He might be alive. He's alive. Pixel in the dream.
This cow guy. This cow. Somebody gotta stop this cow individual.
I hate it here, bro.
I see some questions in chat asking about some of the system mechanics, and you are correct. Smoosh asking about what happens when you go into exhaustion. You can't use any mana moves until you get some mana back. And how long you're in exhaustion depends on the mana you had before going in and the cost of the move that sent you into exhaustion. So if you're at 100 mana, you use something that costs 120, you won't be in exhaustion for that long. But if you're at 1 mana and use that same move, you're going to be in exhaustion for a long time.
There are some things that can change it. Certain awakenings that increase mana regen speed can get you out of awakening faster, like Dragon Knights or Inquisitor. But you don't lose much. You essentially just won't be able to use mana moves until you get the mana back. Alright, DarthLugia did take that round pretty cleanly, but Cal not taking it too cleanly. Already has 3 chasers stacked up. DarthLugia going to get DP'd in the corner.
Cow is not afraid of throwing that DP around, especially when he's got the chasers to make it plus on block. Like, there's very little consequence there, so he's just sending it.
Good work. Oh, going to get thrown. DarthLugia still fighting his way back. Oh, I didn't realize DarthLugia does have gold cube, so we do get some interesting mana cancels.
Some notable ones being canceling the head on block into some other mana moves. That's one of the stronger ways that Vanguard is able to leverage a gold cube. But we haven't really seen anything come of that gold cube yet.
Hopefully we get to see it in action. But right now, DarthLugia is getting a little bit of pressure out. Cal blocking it out. That guard gate's getting a little low. Oh, 5B. Take him out of the sky. It's going to take him all the way to the corner now. Perhaps. Nope, just brings him in for a simple meaty.
Jump canceled it. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get the TK. But nice Kyle out of the sky with the reversal and swipes him with the 5B. I told you once, the fly swatter is coming if you take to the air, and you didn't listen.
How dare. All right, good stuff from DarthLugia. Going to tie it up 1-1.
Okay, 6M, round start. Cow wants to hold up, wants to use that dive kick or the JM, something, but DarthLugia keeps pressing these numerous anti-airs that Vanguard has.
Nice, DarthLugia trying to stop the chaser charge up, but not able to get it done. Getting countered in the process. DarthLugia drops out of the combo. Cow! Maybe Cow's getting too old. He's dropping combos too. What's going on, man?
Oh, got thrown out of the Indomitable Spirit.
TP. Yup. That was triple chase. Gets full confirmed. Hits him with the overhead. DarthLugia can convert to get gold cube. Yes! That's unfortunate.
I wonder what they pressed. the chaser from full screen has so much hit stun. It doesn't really matter where you get hit with that, you're getting comboed.
Yeah. I think he was planning to do something about it, but he reacted way too late. But it is what it is. Cal now in control of the second round here for game 3. Getting triple chaser. Still able to get the meeting. DarthLugia trying to jump out, but not going to be successful.
Gonna get sat down just above that gold cube threshold, so no access to the mana cancels here, and you got him for a little bit.
Cal swinging for the fences. DarthLugia getting a little bit of pressure. Look at all that white life. Cal is ISing for his life with a big counter hit. That's going to be a good chunk of damage, especially from all that white life that was already built up.
This is Battle Mage health and Gold Cube Super.
No! No! DarthLugia, no!
Tragic there. I think another JM into Gold Cube Super may have been a kill or just above a kill. I'm not quite sure.
As a Cal would not have died, but at least DarthLugia would have had some mana back, so could have gotten a simple media off. But DarthLugia not letting it phase him. Still looking good right now. Lots of IS is coming in. So that is minus, but you take to the skies, you get brought down from the skies.
Cal gonna get brought down in the corner. Behead on wake up counter hitting. Cal has not been respecting DarthLugia on offense, so he's kind of getting what he deserves.
Yeah, as always, you are contractually obligated to get hit by counter hit the head at least one time. We don't make the rules. That's just how it goes. DarthLugia, oh, DarthLugia with another clean hit. DarthLugia waking up. Is this locking in right now?
Hey, caught Cal's JS once again. And DarthLugia, if they're able to finish this combo, might have a game 3. Or game 4, excuse me. And we're going to game 5 for the first time here tonight. DarthLugia's Vanguard against Cal's Battle Mage.
Yeah, homie ran away with that. We're already getting game 5s? Man, that's how we feeling right now. Oh, the Dreadboard putting in work, but nice snipe coming in from Cal. Cal finally able to get a little bit of soap start after being on the back foot for the past few rounds. Get up. Oh, nice guard cancel, calling out the jump. Ooh, fly swatter again. Put in lots of work. Cal gonna get caught trying to jump out, but DarthLugia ran out of mana.
With the 5S mid-screen, though, there's not that much the Battle Mage can do to follow up on that. And the 5B was just a little bit too slow, Viz. It was so close.
The fly swatter was coming out, but the fly was a little bit too fast. Cal closing out with the super, not featuring the opponent. And Cal moving up to set point.
Man, why you gotta bring that up?
Bro, I didn't realize it until you said something. You know, look at Battle Mage's super, the opponent just never shows up. I was like, huh. Now that you mention it.
Yep, they're just gone.
Lots of pressure coming in from DarthLugia, but used up all of his mana in the process. Cal has a chance to turn things around. Oh, you get caught. Oh, he was trying to do a man move. He was trying to behead on wake up, but we will get the fly swatter out yet again. Gonna put Cal well beyond awakening range. Another big counter hit with that 4S. Excellent work coming in from DarthLugia. DarthLugia, if he can get enough mana. No! We were about to get a final round. Wait!
We still could.
The dream is still alive! Oh my goodness.
All right, they got a little
ready. Man.
It got a little scrappy there at the end, but DarthLugia was able to pull it together. Now he's got Cal in the corner, but Cal's pulling up from full screen.
It wouldn't happen any other way. Cal looking to get a good amount of damage out, going for the Oki, gonna get blocked. DarthLugia looking for a chance to guard cancel. You can see it. Gonna get thrown. That's okay. Just take the throw.
Got plenty of white life, plenty of mana to work with. The behead doesn't quite come out.
Good ISs. Kyle getting a little bit of white life. No! A full punish onto the roll. I don't think this is death though. Like a DP. DarthLugia can still win this. That was unfortunate. But of course, sticking with the Dragon Knight, this is going to be absolutely hysterical.
And we got the lupro copy pastas in chat.
Oh, already? You guys already know what's up. You can already see both these characters are also big fans of holding forward as well. So you know it's going to be extra special. Lupro will get the first clean hit. HUEBERT follows up with an immediate DP.
Oh, I forgot HUEBERT was in the grid break event for Uni 2. That's sick. All I'm saying, HUEBERT won't see me in Uni 2 though. He's not ready for the smoke.
Ooh.
That's all I'm saying.
Saying HUEBERT ducking?
He's not ready. But he is ready for lupro here. He's got quite a health disparity to make up, but Berserker's pretty good at that.
Oh man, you are so dead. No, man, HUEBERT has such a cleanly run, no matter what the game is, whether it's DNF, 2XKO, Grand Blue, City of the Wolves, HUEBERT's offense in every game is just so clean. It's a beauty to watch.
Oh, 100%. That is one of his strengths as a player, and to his credit, he picks characters in every game that accent that. The Berserker in here, Echo in 2XKO. Some person in chat was saying Gordeau in Under Night 2. That makes total sense for HUEBERT.
Ooh. Oh gosh, smooth mix up. HUEBERT gonna put lupro. No, a little bit of a drop. That's actually beneficial. Excellent work. That should be able to get the kill now. Yeah, I forgot. This is Berserker. If you guys know me, you know Berserker. Much as I love HUEBERT as a person, this character is one of my least favorite characters in all of fighting games. I cannot stand this character.
Why have I never thought about the double command grab there at the end?
I didn't even know.
For some reason, I've just never thought about that as like a thing that he can do, because I guess it's not that relevant. But that's cool. Thanks, HUEBERT.
I didn't even know that was a thing until just now, bro. Oh man, yo, HUEBERT is quite the character. Berserker, back when I played DFO, the MMO, Berserker was my favorite class, and now he's my least favorite class, strictly because of watching HUEBERT in this game. I do not lie when I say my hate for this character knows no bounds.
Viz saw too many sets with HUEBERT and Flowchart Ken was like, I'm done.
I saw too many blood ribbons, bro. I can't stand it anymore. Lupro will get the falling overhead. He will not able to close out the round just yet. But Astra making sure anything will happen because the agenda must be fulfilled. Lupro taking home the round.
Shout out to Schmigfib for the subscription to the channel, by the way. Coming into the tier 1 for 4 months. Appreciate you.
Oh. All right, hold on. Lupro's starting to turn things around, though. Lupro's waking up. Not going to get too much damage off. The nerfs to Dragon Knight over the years have been crucial. HUEBERT able to get the DP off. Oh, yo, he got matched, though. That was a 5B, by the way. HUEBERT did dash up 5B mid-pressure.
And not quite working out for him. The DP, though, gets the hit. Lupro IS in a little bit, have some white left to work with.
Nice DP, getting rid of Astra as well. That is beneficial. Bull push, one touch.
Dude. Lupro was an inch away from having the sickest confirmed.
Oh my goodness. Gets a plus on block. Able to avoid just DP. No, you DP too late.
Berserker DP is so slow. It's so slow.
lupro saw the writing on the wall and said, nah, bro, I am out of here. And he ties it up 1-1.
Oh, they're playing a mile a minute. I can't. Honestly, Viz, I thought it was still game one in that last one. I'm not gonna.
So did I. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, hold on, no. What are we tied up in rounds? Oh no, we're tied up in games. My apologies.
Hubert's working on taking us out of that disparity right now. Converting away a little bit of health, get back into frenzy. The overhead mix-up blocked this time by lupro. Lupro's gonna have some white life to work with as he fights out of the corner.
Oh, nice. Gets both Astra and lupro himself. This should be a dead unless. Nope. There we go. Call lupro trying to jump out. HUEBERT recognizing he dropped it and goes for a simple meaty. HUEBERT will take the round.
Oh, no. You think HUEBERT dropped some of these combos on purpose just to scare us? Like you and me specifically?
Yes.
Like the two of us have worked with HUEBERT for so long, I feel like he might do that.
The worst one is, like, dropping a combo with Berserker is like the worst because he uses his health for his combo. So you drop, not only is the opponent still alive, they're most likely plus, and you just use half your life block.
Oh, but HUEBERT though, plenty plus here as he converts himself into Awakening. Astra's still a roadblock in the way, but lupro can't find the combo until the air dash comes through.
Good stuff from lupro. Yep. Going to finish it up, and lupro ties up the rounds. We just going band for band right now.
Round for round, keeping it close. These players are two titans of the game for a reason. I don't think either of us can count the number of times we've seen them in a bracket set, much less a top 8 bracket set.
We are pressing forward. lupro going to take HUEBERT all the way to the corner. Doesn't have enough mana, so probably no Astra meaty. Going for a simple flight, but now we get blocked. HUEBERT, can we get the bloodlust? No! Oh, man.
Loops coming through.
Not be able to get the kill.
My apologies. He's got super.
My apologies. He's going to be able to get the kill. lupro's going to go 2-1 in the set for now.
Forgot, man. You forgot that Dragon Knight says, "Hey, yo, Astra, do a flip," and then the health bar just evaporates.
And to think, bro, back then she used to do that off of every single hit. Every single hit was just that. Oh man. The more things change, the more they stay the same. HUEBERT swinging wildly will connect. lupro's gonna be put into a rough spot here to start off the round. Mixed.
This dog does 11,640 damage per second exactly.
I remember there was definitely a time where Dragon Knight was not top tier, but Astra was. Bro, look at Astra. Look, bro, look at Astra just break this. Look at all the damage he does.
Astra, do a flip. Do another one. One more.
Oh my gosh, this character, man. Astra really be out here just doing backflips, unscaled. Oh, we're still alive though.
Unfortunately, Berserker has a worse time than most in those low health scenarios because he really needs to use conversion to get anything going. And if you're not in Gold Cube, you can't get your health back. It's pretty rough because you don't have access to it for anything.
All right, lupro now sitting at set point. Pressing forward. Good rollout from HUEBERT. We'll get the guard cancel because HUEBERT needs to get something started. He has not played the game in a hot minute, and lupro sent it. And HUEBERT sent himself to the loser's bracket potentially because that was a terrible drop.
He's got another chance though. Another lease at life, especially with his conversion. He's got frenzy, but not a whole lot of mana to work with. lupro goes a little bit wide, and at this point, it's a one-touch game on either side.
Oh, good staggers. HUEBERT should be able to close it out. Bar the commentator's curse. I said, please. Guys, I've been commentating this game for 4+ years now. Just button super, bro. I swear to God. Please. So
this is HUEBERT Berserker. That's not Vamir Berserker, alright? We don't have to worry about these things. Shout out my boy Vamir, putting in some serious work in 2XKO these days.
Alright, HUEBERT keeping his dreams alive when he gets sniped by the meteor. You're blocking out. Half your guard gauge is gone. No mana from lupro.
Doesn't quite push him out of range, but the backup into flight gets lupro out of dodge. Baseball swing allows for the full combo, but we don't have any mana and no awakening, so HUEBERT is allowed one more chance at life.
Homie is trying. Oh, gets the card cancel out. HUEBERT can run this back if he can get 2 more clean hits. I like the conversion from health. Save. Yeah. That is so unfortunate.
Berserker 2S just a little bit too short.
Means we can get some more bubble shenanigans. More disco balls. More better.
Yeah, Spectre does pretty well into this matchup. It's one that has some struggles on both sides. Spectre is kind of precluded from taking to the air like she enjoys doing in most matchups. But on the other side, Crusader's defense is not very good, and Spectre's strike throw game can be pretty stifling once you've got this corner position.
Alright, Anton. Oh my gosh. Oh, Anton's already putting Rezby deep into the corner. Rezby blocking it out. But he's going to be getting hit low. Anton, I don't think he'll be able to get the kill. Not enough mana. But we do have the bubble at fit, which means we do get access to the anti-jump hammer. Do get access to the disco ball. We get the cancelable DP. Oh, man.
Got the disco ball, Viz. You mentioned it. But we're not going to get it, actually. Instead, we're going to turn around, swing down the hammer on the wrong side, and fall slowly to our knees. Here is Rezby.
Anton says disco is dead. Enough of that. Oh, but more things change. More they say the same. Rezby on the corner. That he's well, now he's well past 50%. Anton looking clean. However, Rezby not quite a gold cube yet. Actually, no activation.
This damage reduction from the Grace of Luminios is crippling to Spectre's damage output. Most characters can kill pretty comfortably once you've gotten past that 30% threshold, and you just saw there, Anton had to spend everything. There was no more juice in the tank, and it barely killed.
Homie was running on fumes. It was just barely able to get the kill. Good stuff from Anton, taking a pretty clean game one. Rezby, you gotta fight back, brother. Press some buttons. There you go. Press some buttons.
It's a good start. Got the hammer, get a little bit of a combo here. Unfortunate drop means Anton's just outside of Awakening, a little bit above 50%.
Oh no.
But Rezby is getting the chance to play, utilizing those new cancels, new in air quotes, of course.
Oh, look. That is why you can never fully count out Rezby or the Crusader. Because he gets a couple of hits in and all of a sudden his lights out. You gotta be on the lookout for that spear.
Okay. Anton pulling out something better than a spear. That's 6S from Spectre, reaching just about all the way across the screen.
Work. Anton looking clean. Rezby down 2/3. Oh, a little bit of a trade. That's one in Anton's favor. Rezby gonna get the rollout.
Yeah, this could be a little bit better for Anton. You're stuck here with the Apocalypse coming down. The guard gauge is cranked. The second Apocalypse comes through, but the drop from Rezby commits.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. that was a checkmate type of moment.
I've got to believe that Anton thought he hit Rezby before the Apocalypse started going and got rid of it. But it's still there.
Puggles has hit the guard bar. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, the spear is starting out big. Oh man, I see you, Rezby. Let them know. Not quite going to get anything from it. Anton does have that clear cube activation. We'll get the extra guard damage. We'll get the extra movement speed and the extra damage. And extra mana regen too. Gets a lot out of clear cube. Rezby on the back foot. We've seen this go in Anton's favor earlier. However, Rezby's still very healthy. Get thrown.
Tried to backdash. Got stuffed out. The back roll in the corner. Something that plagues DNF Duel players constantly is they want to transition from like holding down back to using the guard button, leading into a back roll, which can get you killed if you do it in a punishable scenario like that.
It's going to force you going to get potentially a missed input there, and Rezby will fall. Anton takes the first round here in game 3. Oh, nice rollout, but he's still going to be getting clipped, trying to jump out, going to be getting caught in midair as well. Oh my gosh. This character is just too fast. Crusader simply cannot keep up.
Yeah, once he is on the back foot, it's pretty difficult to get away from the Spectre.
Uh-oh. Rezby trying to roll out, just going to be getting clipped. Anton using the most simplest of offensive setups. Rezby, I think outside the first round, I don't think Rezby has shown a DP a single time.
It's so tough with how often Anton is going empty zip low within the block strings.
Yep.
Crusader, of course, having that armored DP, not fully invincible, does lose to lows, and Anton is kind of keeping him from doing it, maybe on purpose.
Oh, yeah. Definitely putting in some good work so far. Oh, we whip him. That's okay. Oh my goodness, a big wall coming in. All right, Rezby got some time to play the game. Oh, but nope, now he's back up against the wall.
Rezby tried to get a little tricky with it there. He's always been a player that has favored a kind of reset-heavy style of Crusader. It sometimes works, and sometimes leads to some awkward scenarios like what we just saw.
All right, Rezby blocking for his life. That guard gets getting a little low, but the spear!
Goodbye, Anton.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Oh? Unless?
Rezby? Rezby? Okay. There we go. That was still a tough scenario regardless, but good lord.
Yeah, the situations there in high hit stun decay are really weird for Crusader. Sometimes Apocalypse can just drop if you overlap the hit stun, and you don't have a whole lot of control over it.
Oh no. He will get the tackle off Rezby. Oh, it's gonna be good grip of damage. Going for the disco ball. Oh, no running out for you, sir. And you're dead, actually.
Yeah, you're so dead.
Rezby takes us to another game 5.
We're getting a real display of the duality of this matchup. The game before that, it was all Anton. He was smothering Rezby with the offense. And really, Rezby could not play. But Spectre is very fragile. If Rezby does get a hit, she's losing at least 50% off of basically anything.
Rezby going to get a little bit of offense started, but going to be getting clipped trying to back out. Now it's Anton's turn, unless we do have the insult activated. We'll spend it already, trying to get some plus frames going on. Anton now in clear keep awakening, running Rezby down. The guard is getting low.
We got the plus frames though, and the punish on the roll through. The patience from Rezby was clutch.
Oh, Rezby, I see you. Rezby's single set point right now, actually. Talk about a quick turnaround. However, Anton's still in this. Come on, Anton. I need you to fight back now. You were in firm control of the set before. But now, you've been in the passenger seat for a long time. Time to take control once again.
Got a hit. Anton, without a scratch on the health bar, is putting the work on Rezby. But Gold Cube is approaching Viz. This is when the robbery could commence.
All right, robbery is now in session. Like to fake out. The disco ball is still around. There you go. Anton had to back out for his own safety. Parry? Parry?
You can't parry the lightning.
Oh, that was true! I forgot you can parry the hammer, but not the lightning. And Anton. Oh my goodness. A very
so good.
throw. Anton's still in this. Nice. Excellent jump in from Anton. Rezby trying to go for the 2A challenge. And now we got ourselves a final round.
Game 5, final round. Rezby starting us off with a JS fadeaway, taking 40% off of Anton's health bar, leaving him with enough to convert. Got the trade, but not the combo.
Oh. Trying to play it safe. Nice counter hit from Anton. And with that, I feel like he's about to get right back into the game.
Yo, we're going coast to coast with this Spectre combo. He did the whole loop-de-loop, but Rezby air tech JAs! And Viz, this could be enough damage. No, it's not quite!
Oh, wait!
Back throw not enough to kill. JS not cancelable, can't make it count. Rezby now in gold cube, but Anton finds the hit with the meaty!
He pressed and going for the button super, and Anton. Anton would just barely take it over Rezby. Also, I think essentially every bracket they go to, she essentially runs DNF as a side tournament. So much love to Angsty, but it is time for some more violence. First time seeing Monikat here on stream today. We got the Inquisitor taking on VooDoo in his Spectre.
VooDoo making a run of his own through the loser side of things. Took out one of the up-and-coming players, an oily elk, up-and-coming Berserker player looking to fill the shoes of some other players like HUEBERT. And also put up a pretty good fight against Anjiro on the winner side of things.
We are playing safe. We're already seeing a different type of vibe from our previous matches here on stream. We're playing nice and patient. Hella safe. Uh-oh. All right, the wheel is out. VooDoo just going to sit there and block it all. Going to try to press. We're going to get thrown in the process.
Getting pieced up in the corner here. That was plenty of weight left that just got cashed out on by Monikat. VooDoo feeling worse for wear, especially under the threat of a wheel here. Got a guard cancel out.
Yes, sir. Good pressure coming in from VooDoo. Uh-oh. Simple me. I'm sensing a DP coming out from Monikat pretty soon. Yep. Bro, I know these players too well, man. I know these players too well. I can sense it. But Monikat's still going to be closing it out.
You ever played DNF Duel with nothing on the line?
I played DNF Duel for the vibes. Thank you very much. Monikat gets a big move, but not able to get too much from it, though. Tick throw coming in. VooDoo, what you going to do? Good tech on the throw. Oh, and we press him. We tech and throws in my DNF.
We're not finishing combos in your DNF, dude. VooDoo going a little bit wide with the Helmbreaker, but catching with the booze there. Monikat walking out of the corner, getting caught with the walk of shame as he believed the cross-up was coming.
Ooh, yes, he will get the cross-up there. VooDoo was not ready. No guard button to be seen. And Monikat should take a clean game one. Easy stuff.
There's 1-0 for Monikat. Been doing a pretty good job of keeping VooDoo out of the sky. This is another one of those matchups that Spectre has to just play the ground game and try and play it better, which is difficult to do against Inquisitor. Her ground game is pretty stellar.
Oh yes. That GS put in a lot of work. It's a big button, one of her highest damaging starters as well. 2+ on block for the throw though. Troubleshooter, we don't say that around here. We don't say that name around here no more. May he rest in peace.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
It's been many moons since he showed his face around these parts. That was the weirdest guard cancel I have ever seen. Why was Monikat not back?
For whatever reason, the second hit of that guard cancel didn't connect properly. I don't know, man. Multi-hit moves in this game are weird.
Man, but actually because of that interaction, VooDoo was able to get a lot of pressure off and take the round over Monikat. So hey, we take those as we get them.
It was advantageous. Oh my god, we are swinging. Monikat wants blood.
Yo, this whole time I was saying, look, bro, we're playing nice and slow compared to every single other match, and yet here we are, swinging for the fences.
Oh, it's only round 1 and Monikat's throwing a haymaker. He's gonna gas himself if this goes into the 3rd round. I said,
Monikat, look at all that wildlife built up, and that's actually dead. Yeah, bro, GG's.
Shake my hand. You
Yeah,
didn't need the super.
Pop to do a whole lot of ISing against the Inquisitor and the Clear Cube, who has honestly frame 1 mana regen. You can also argue frame 0 mana regen, but either way, she has endless mana, so all these mana cancels can come in instantaneously and just chunk that life gauge. Monikat will take the world tied up in rounds.
This guy is still complaining and asking for Inquisitor buffs when he doesn't have to pay taxes. Tax-exempt organization doesn't have to pay anything for those special moves, and he's still complaining. Come on.
This all I'm saying, she works for the church.
Is guy.
He works for the church, bro. Church don't pay taxes. I'm just saying, bro.
Well, why the IRS coming out at Crusader then?
Well, see, he does it out of the goodness of his heart, not because he has to. That's a choice.
Oh God, VooDoo, your guard gauge. VooDoo, your health bar. VooDoo. Oh, the combo drop. He's oiled.
Oh no, he was oiled up too. Oh my gosh, Emily Land with $100 contribution. Oh my goodness. Yo, how would you feel getting put into the Inquisitor wheel vortex as $100 get donated to the match arena? How would that make you feel?
Dude, honestly, the worst part, it's not even the wheel setup. It's the fact that VooDoo got DP comboed as $100 coming to the match arena.
I thought that whole sequence was like peak DNF. I'm not gonna hold you.
Well, thank you again to Emily Lynn for the $100 into the match arena. You are incredibly generous.
Exactly. Much love to you. Very much appreciated. I'm saying VooDoo saw that. Now he woke up. The pressure is coming in hot. Download Spirit coming in from Monikat. Guard cancel gets blocked. But the VooDoo with the combo drops into a GM. Buff Spectre, Buff Spectre. She's so much fun to watch.
Oh, the whiff.
Uh-oh. Cyclo Essa with the $30 contribution. Much love to you, my friend, as well. You guys are absolutely amazing out here. Let them know the folks still love watching some good old-fashioned DNF. How much you want to bet VooDoo throws this somehow?
The jam's blocked. Goes for the cancels. Monikat loading up that white health. The wheel comes through. Viz, that health, that mana regen you mentioned.
Hold on. Hold on. And they think, VooDoo, why are you walking forward, VooDoo? You have a life lead, VooDoo. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
29 seconds on the timer. Monikat trying to gain some space with the Molotovs. VooDoo trying desperately to fend him off. This is the most patient I've ever seen Monikat play.
Oh Alright, VooDoo clutches it up. Stays alive.
VooDoo heard you talking smack and was like, I'm not losing this round.
Bro,
He said, Viz is betting on me to throw it? Absolutely not. That's my guy, VooDoo.
Call that reverse psychology. Worked like a charm. Oh no. foiled up too. There's a reality where you could die here. But it's not this timeline because Monikat does not have enough mana.
Oh, wait. Got the burn damage?
Oh, no, you're dead.
Not quite.
Oh, excellent dream. Good tech. Oh, and we pressing afterwards. VooDoo. We got someone teching throws in my DNF. Never thought I'd see the day.
It's a thing of beauty. Got the OP set up.
Don't get TP. Oh my god.
That was such a dangerous press.
Oh my goodness. Good blocks, good blocks. No! I don't know how to do that consistently, but you can mess up the camera so the Molotov goes to the edge of the screen so you can't back roll out of it. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
VooDoo, I honestly thought he was safe as well. I don't blame you, VooDoo. I thought you were for home free.
Yep. Yep. So I don't know how to make it consistent, but that is something you can do. So Monikat sitting on a set point. Man's trying to go to top 8. Missed guard cancel coming in from VooDoo. Oh, Monikat's on a roll now. If he can conserve the mana, all he needs is one clean hit, and he will conserve the mana. What? All right, bro.
That's fine. We got a counter hit success. We're chilling. We're hanging out.
Is Monikat a paid actor? Yo, Mods, can we check Monikat's PayPal for the one time? Oh my goodness.
One touch, both sides. We're back to a situation where VooDoo is terrified. The 4S gets dissolved by the Molotov on the ground. Monikat has the advantage. The counter hit comes through, but it's not enough hit stun to get the combo. Monikat now still pushing VooDoo back into the corner all the way. We have conversion to mount the offense. Spends it on the install. The Molotov catches, and Monikat is able to convert from full screen to clean up the set 3-0. That got tough.
That was a set and a half. So that 5S was a little bit how they say ill-advised. Astra featuring Dragon Knight.
I'm still thinking about HUEBERT versus Monikat, man. It doesn't even matter who wins or who loses. Both players are gonna be mad coming out of that set.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That match is gonna be a salt mine. It's gonna be absolute comedy. First lupro starting out big right now. Gonna get a nice clean first hit to start things out. Nice roll off on GrayCape, but Astra had other plans, but not enough plans. Good pick up from lupro with that 2 beat.
He gets stuck down in the corner. Meaty 6M, the mysterious swords coming through. It tried to air dash forward, but Lost Warrior 5A is a very serviceable anti-air.
Oh yes. Good throw from GrayCape. One touch is all he needs to take home this first round. Get a little bit aggressive and it will be successful. The frame trap with that cross up. First round going to GrayCape here.
lupro maybe getting caught a little bit flat-footed here by the swords. There was a point where players, lupro included, where every time that comes out, that's a forward roll, that's a punish. A little bit slow to start here. I'd be looking to see some of that from lupro going forward.
Ooh. Excellent challenge coming here from lupro. Not able to get the full confirm, but we'll get the punish on the roll though. Nice pickup via Astra. We're going coast to coast.
GrayCape not having any of it though, rolling straight out of the Astra setup.
I just play the story mode, bro. Who needs to do story mode? This is so much funnier. Who's that Pokemon, bro? Because this Pokemon's putting in mad work right now. Look at him go. Oh my goodness. Nice airdrop coming in from GrayCapedHero. Block string coming in. He has no mana though, so he has to be careful. Can't overextend. Oh, missed input. Or maybe he was expecting lupro to press a button even though Astra got smoked.
I respect it. I respect it.
Wait, who did Borderlands lose to? GrayCape? God damn, GrayCape beat Borderlands?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man.
Yeah, GrayCape. I didn't realize until Borderlands, like Borderlands and Anjiro fighting for 7th place. That is insane. What the heck's going on over there? Oh no. Oh no. Good blocks on that JM. GrayCapedHero trying to get a little bit of something started, but lupro's blocking it out. lupro's defense is godlike until it isn't. That 2v working its way in there.
That is one of the more dangerous things to get hit by from Lost Warrior. We see it again on the counter hit there as the DP punish comes through. Time stop going to be available, but the scaling is a bit too high. No super here for GrayCapedHero means we just got to go for a reset.
Oh, he tried to go for the throw, but lupro saw it coming. Take him out from the skies. lupro. He's gonna steal this round, ain't he?
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Do a flip.
Old Dragon Knight with a kill. Oh, but we swinging. lupro gonna take the first game in this setup.
I want to call back to the match against VooDoo. And you were exclaiming so often how you're shocked at seeing a player tech throws in DNF Duel. And that last round from lupro is a pristine example of why. In this game, it can be pretty dangerous to go for throws to steal out a kill, because anti-throw options are so lethal. lupro did instant JS for the throw counter into like 60%, and GrayCapedHero nearly died.
Yep. I said most people just go for a JM plus button, but sometimes you want to take that risk. Hopefully you can get +1 on block, by the way. But lupro down to 50%. Oh my gosh, catching that roll.
I can't believe that caught back roll.
I know.
One more. The JS is coming through. Back roll not chased this time. The lupro is on 1 HP.
Oh my goodness. Man, I remember when this game first came out and people thought swords were the most broken move in the game, and they're still incredibly powerful.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Lost Warrior is a character who historically has had a great time when opponents want to go in the air. I mean, the swords, great anti-air with no hurt box on them. 5M is very good. 5A, like we saw earlier, also quite adept at it.
Alright, GrayCapedHero. Whole thing gets on target, but no mana. DP coming in from lupro. Oh, but gets the 2A on the rollout? Can he get enough mana for one more time? So yes, he can. GrayCapedHero gonna be taking the round.
Boom. I gotta give credit to him. GrayCapedHero's rolls have been so on point. I don't think he's had to eat a single Astra setup on Oki. Us up 1 game apiece here between GrayCapedHero and lupro. Of course, GrayCapedHero making a dent in this bracket. He is one of the most dedicated DNF Duel players. Been grinding sets for the entirety of the time this game has been out, hosting his own brackets in the Dojo Smash circuit. And the work has paid off in spades. He's got 4 time stocks on lupro now. The reset not quite coming through.
Oh my god, bro. You got dog. Alright, that area was kind of cracked. that should be death, actually. God damn, that area was absolutely insane.
Pretty good, man. It's pretty good.
However, lupro fights back with the anti-air of his own. Oh, wow. To keep up the corner. Oh. Nice. lupro already 50%. We'll get that clear cube activation. Oh my gosh, that super dash was wild.
Just passing cleanly, not quite hidden either way. But GrayCapedHero is able to find the mark with the 5M and put himself in a little bit of an awkward situation afterwards. Too high for the full combo means no kill confirmed there for GrayCapedHero.
Oh my goodness. That's going to be a big home run swing coming in from lupro. And he should be able to close out the round. Yes, sir. Directly into the awakening. And lupro takes the round, tying it up.
Very nicely done there from lupro, bringing it back from 1 HP. That's all you need in this game, as the awakening system affords you quite a deal of power when you're low on HP.
Alright, great. Keep her adamant in already.
Good knock up there from lupro into not the loops, just a little bit of damage. When Dragon Knight doesn't have that awakening, we're not seeing a whole lot in terms of the damage. lupro, man. Want to take to the skies, want to wiggle at full screen. GrayCapedHero is not allowing that. 6S always a threat. Effectively a hit scan projectile. And you're on the ground. Got him.
Man, hit scans in my fighting game? Never thought.
I know some people are gonna draw some parallels there. It's not the same thing. This is not a Guilty Gear move, but it is pretty good. It's pretty fast.
The pitch is coming in from GrayCapedHero, but counter hit coming in, full confirm with that 5S. 1 second, excuse me. I'm loving the pages from GrayCapedHero. Still biding his time. Will get the cross up. lupro was not quite ready. Juking him out. So loving the defense so far. lupro's not falling for it. Ooh, tried to get a little bit greedy with the orb. And that actually will spell death for GrayCapedHero. lupro turning things around real quick.
Indeed he is. But GrayCapedHero is still advantaged in the score column there. Got 2 games to his name. lupro 1.5. And still got some work to do here. But we've seen no shortage of game 5s here tonight. And I'm sure this is a set that could give us the potential to get another one.
Let's see what we get. Ooh! Yo, got mixed GrayCaped. I saw that throw about to come out. He's about to grip the air.
Oh no, Astra.
Yeah, one got crossed out by Astra as well, but GrayCape's still alive though. Always pressing the buttons. With the throw. Another one. Oh, got a little greedy with that 2B. Full pickup from lupro. A little bit of a drop.
Oh no.
Hey man, sometimes the yabba dabba do be like that sometimes, you feel me?
Oh, he wanted to teleport and get behind lupro, but Astra, the ultimate wingman, always ready with the fireballs, preempting the teleport and stuffing GrayCapedHero out.
Absolutely insane. Calling that a read, facts. Oh my goodness, GrayCapedHero getting mixed. GrayCapedHero's having trouble getting anything started. Guard cancel will be successful though. Nice 5A pickup. A little bit of the gangster walk. We're going to block the wake up meteor. Calling out Astra, but you can't call out the meteor afterwards. GrayCapedHero got too eager trying to punish Astra. Want to take a good chicken advantage because of it. lupro just getting a little bit of mana back.
I'm trying to think of what Lost Warrior does in that scenario. Maybe like 5A teleport? Try and get around? I don't know.
Oh, that guard gauge. Oh yeah, lupro had to do something. Either get guard broken and die, or take the hit and die.
Unfortunately, the latter has been chosen by lupro. Starting it off with a fireball, though, as GrayCapedHero here is on set point.
lupro sitting pretty. Good blast from GrayCapedHero. Guard gauge halfway done. Good guard cancel. Oh my goodness! GrayCapedHero saying, I also can come down from the top rope.
No stranger to it is Lost Warrior. So if we're going wide, lupro waiting for the DP to catch him on the other side. Very nicely done. The parry stuffing out the super dash here, but no time stop means no full combo there. The throw takes the remainder of the health bar from lupro. Tried to get away from another throw potential, but
that was pretty self-explanatory. He doesn't feel like a BB tag player. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think of BB tag, would you think about Cal? That's a no. That is a no, by the way.
I don't know.
Exactly, that is a no, by the way.
I don't have like a type of person that I associate with BB tag. I don't know what to tell you.
Alright, we already starting out big with some massive pressure. And trying out 50%, and Cal still just keeping him on lockdown in the corner. Homie cannot walk out the corner. Good lord. Oh no. Alright. Got a little bit of a bust out the corner. Oh, Cal just going for that straight overhead. Tried to convert the JM to not get punished, but not quite going to be working out for him. Oh, just tossing out both of them. Homies trying to make him block. The DP gets blocked. Anton able to close it out. Anton taking the first round. Cal already up to 3 chases. Missed the first one, a little bit of pressure. Second one comes out. Tried to roll through, but not that going to work out. Oh, nice falling buttons, but DP going to be getting punished. Full confirm as well. Going for a simple Oki, but not quite going to be working out.
Oh, the DP going the other side. Anton able to slip past.
Jump. Oh, nice roll out the corner.
Very nice time for the guard.
One chaser available. It's a lot of downable spirits, by the way.
The white life racking up on Cal's side. The guard bar also getting cranked by Anton. The tornado in front does not connect, so Cal is able to bust out with the DP.
Oh my god. A little bit of a trade there, but Cal still back up against the wall. Anton trying to be a little bit of pressure, but the autocorrect on the JM allows Cal to get a full punish. Now Anton stuck in the corner, try to jump out, but a beautiful area from Cal. Cal just keeping his offense all day, just nice and safe, able to react just in time. But got too greedy with the throw.
Tried to toss Anton. Anton's out of there with the wire hook. Put him down in the corner, get the install, get the safe jump. 3 chasers means you're plus on block, but had to run up to continue pressure, and Anton took advantage of it.
Yep. Go easy peasy combo, canceling to the super. And Anton will take the first game.
Chat asking about the chaser. Yeah. So for those unaware, the little stars that Battle Mage throws are called chasers.
They're also what makes her DP plus on block.
It's true. She like stocks them up when you get a hit And then you can either throw them or spend them on your DP.
Oh, nice anti from Anton with that 5B, but not able to get anything from it. The awkward. Oh, try to parry, not gonna get anything from it because we're getting thrown.
This is a super late 2A. I want to call that out from Cow. Anton went for backdash conversion to try and beat a meaty low, and Cow delayed it so long that it caught Anton as he was landing.
All right, excellent work from Cow.
Indeed, the Battle Mage is really working out for Cow. It's. Are we gonna go a full TNS without seeing a Battle Mage loss on the stream? There's no way, right?
Potentially. Oh, we mashing. So Anton still has the game lead, but Cow is still right there with him. A little bit of a combo drop, but we're back to triple chaser. Gonna use one for a little bit of pressure. Throw gonna whiff. Back to Anton's turn.
Indeed, gets the cross up, but not the conversion as it was an awkward hit.
Oh!
Anton gets frame trapped by the 4S, and Cow is taking a game for himself.
Right. Tying it up 1-1. Like I said, maybe it's about time to have a conversation about this Battle Mage character, huh, guys?
Maybe.
Maybe, just maybe.
There might be something there.
Right, all tied up in games. Both players dash forward into blocking, and Cow just sends it with the DP. Gotta press, but it's actually coming in. Cow. A little bit of pressure coming in. Roll out from Anton, but good punish for Cow. Listen, keeps the pressure nice and short, so he's able to react to any sort of defensive option the opponent takes. And so far, it's been working out for him. Uh-oh.
Do you want the plus frames? Get a couple throws in. Cow put the fear in Anton.
You got Brawlers in DNF? Oh, good challenge. Ignoring the fact that Cow did JM round start. Man's just feeling it. Yeah, this is looking like a solid round from Anton. Not enough mana for the kill, though. One more touch is all he needs. Oh, hello? Hello?
I don't know what he caught. Maybe a backdash or something that got it awkwardly hit there. But Cow's able to get a stable one this time and sit Anton down in the corner, charge up a couple chasers, meaty with the low.
Dark going in will be successful. And there we go. We'll get it off right there. All right, tied up in rounds yet again. I told you, we're just going neck and neck all day today.
It's one of the things about the top end of DNF play. These players have played each other in bracket more times than I could count. So these matches tend to go down to the wire just about every time.
Good stuff from Cow. Lots of damage coming in. DP, good chunk of damage. Triple chaser goes for the meat, but not confirmed. But Anton trying to mash out. And Cow going up 2-1 so far.
Cow doing pretty well for himself, making a case for Battle Mage in winners finals. You mentioned it earlier, Viz. Last time we saw Cow here at TNS, he took the dub on the Battle Mage.
Saying he could do it again. Right now he is looking poised. Look at the defense coming in. DP through the JM. Excellent work from Cow. Want to take Anton all the way to the corner. Still sitting with triple chaser. Go for a throw. One more time. Oh, no, not this time. We'll get successful guard cancel. Anton trying to keep his dreams alive. Oh, What an area from Cal. Beautiful call out. Were we able to get a kill from it though?
I think we might be. Oh, unless the... Yeah, he had the 3 chasers. The DP would have killed, but you need the dive kick to connect first.
Oh, my goodness.
Cow out the back of that DP is on set point. 1 round away from winners finals here with the Battle Mage. It could be happening, Viz. Anton needs to string several wins together to deny this Battle Mage from entering winners finals.
Well, he was off to a decent start this round, but Cal just turned it around real quick. What's the pressure looking like? All right, so only has 1 chaser. Going to use it immediately. Going for a tick throw. Like that, trying to throw it again. Again, goes low. Anton getting clipped, trying to do something.
Knock down the second overhead, keep up the plus frames, the chaser shot as well, but get thrown back into the corner. Back throw incident could be occurring. The backdash conversion gets caught. The DP goes wide. It's not enough to kill. It's going to be the meaty that seals things out for Cal.
So the tournament series is looking to get back up and running again soon. So be sure to look out Dojo Smash once that comes up in a couple of weeks. But guys, just time for some violence. I have been waiting for this match for a hot minute. The moment Bored-erlands brought it to my attention. In fact, 7th place, bro. Loser's going home after this. That is insane.
Cal missed I forgot about that. Cal was at Frosty Faustings last year, missed the DNF bracket to go to a Final Fantasy concert. Understandable. I didn't know you fell asleep in the middle of a concert, man. Come on, you missed the bracket just to fall asleep at a concert? Are you kidding me? Gotta do something about this Cow guy.
Hey, bro, Cal, you know what? Cal's old. You know, it is what it is. You know, they got to fall asleep sometimes. You know, get their mid-afternoon naps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, his mid-afternoon nap. maybe some, I don't know where I was going with that.
Right. Well, Bored-erlands was off to a hot start, but he could very well get this round stolen from him. DP. Where is it? I know it's coming. Oh, Nobi matching out. No challenge just yet. Anjiro playing it nice and safe. Does not want to try to overcommit with that 6M, and that is the reason why. Bored-erlands taking that first round, staying nice and calm.
I want to address a question from the YouTube chat asking about if there are any like beginner or intermediate level players around. There are a couple different places that you can find competition at that level. The main DNF Duel Discord is your best resource for all things learning DNF Duel. Got plenty of players of all levels, plenty of resources in there. As well as the Training Mode Network. Used to run weekly brackets for DNF Duel, or bi-weekly. Doesn't quite do that anymore, but there are still plenty of beginner and intermediate DNF Duel players that hang out and run games in there. So those are a couple different places you can look to get some games in, learn how to play DNF Duel, because the players are here, the resources are there, the community exists. Come get some games in.
Indeed. Game has never left and will be here for still some time. What a 6S from Anjiro, closing the gap, not trying to deal with some mini shenanigans. And Bored-erlands again sitting on the back foot. However, he's made this comeback plenty of times before. The pressure coming from Anjiro's looking stiff. The nuke is out, but not able to come down fast enough.
Striker has no footsies. Anjiro's just gapping.
Just gapping.
Cow is a recreational word sayer. He's saying things for fun. I respect that, Cow.
Ooh! Massive plus on block thanks to that one-hit punch. Guard gauge halfway gone. Bored-erlands mashing to get a little bit of something started. Now we're back to reset the neutral. That's what I was waiting for. Striker 6M, the shoulder tackle, is frame 1 projectile invulnerable now. It used to not be, but now it's frame 1 projectile invul. So it's now it's a little bit better in these challenge scenarios, but you still have to be careful because launchers 5A or 5AA and 2A are all physical hits, so you cannot shoulder tackle through them. You notice Bored-erlands keeping his distance around to mid-screen so he can try to punish any sort of projectile vulnerability attempts, but you can't punish the dive kick though. And now we got our one obligatory launcher game as per the contract, but now it's time for the Brawler.
Anjiro is playing incredible. We've seen so many different times where the launcher counterplay is ready immediately. The shoulder tackles placed and coming out really quickly, and as well, the spacing on grenades, making things like grenades slide unsafe when they can be pretty hard to contest, is game knowledge that is pretty difficult to have, you know, in the back of your mind, but it's so much harder to actually execute in high stakes scenarios like Anjiro is doing now.
Oh yeah. Now that Brawler is out, we're still looking to be a lot of the same DP coming in from Anjiro. Bored-erlands on lockdown in the corner. However, Brawler has a lot more defensive options than launcher. Oh, look at the drop. Nice rollout. Now the tides have turned. Oh. Oh, good job, Anjiro. Able to get his offense started. Going to go coast to coast on pressure alone. Good blocks in the 5M. Try to short tackle through the barrels, but not quite able to get it done properly. Anjiro still in this though. Hanging in there for dear life. Good DP.
Not canceling it, even though the opportunity. Invincibility ran out on the DP there from Anjiro, so wasn't able to get all the way through it. Now you can't touch the barrels. You can't risk going through them with the 6M.
Oh my gosh. Oh, not keeping an eye out on the chain. That 2B goes incredibly far, and Bored-erlands will take the round.
Very nice confirm there from Anjiro. The delay on the 6M to pick up.
Triple overhead gets blocked. Bored-erlands playing it safe. We'll get the DP on the action to the dive kick. Monk, we haven't seen Monk in ages.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time I saw Monk in bracket was. Maybe since Taco played?
I say it was it's either Taco or Crazy Fingers. That was the last Monk I saw in bracket.
Yeah.
Because I think last time I saw Taco in bracket, he was playing Troubleshooter.
Might be right.
For old time's sake.
Monk is kind of a lost art for some reason. I don't really understand why.
It's funny because he's fun to watch, but he's boring. To play. It feels like the community at large was like, you know, if the character's boring, we're just simply not going to play them. That's honestly what it feels like.
I think he's fun to play. Maybe that's just me.
Me too. You know what? It might be time. We can both come out of retirement at the same time for the Monk Mirror match.
I'm going to Frosty's. I can play Monk in bracket.
Oh, do it. Let them know, bro. They don't know what to do. Just do it. Alright, good stuff coming in from Bored-erlands. It's not quite dead though. Anjiro, what you gonna do about it? Oh, we're gonna DP through it? Bored-erlands has no mana, by the way. Gonna go for potential garbage setup, but nope. Just gonna get DP, but we're still alive. There is no chip out in this game, by the way. It has to be a hit, and there it is. Bored-erlands gonna title 1-1 on the back of a 2B.
There it is.
You been recording my Ranger by who? Yourself?
His wallet requested the Ranger so he can win this $169. Please understand.
I was like, who, bro? Who requested? He said, oh, I did. That's crazy.
We're all trying to find the guy who did this.
Yeah. I think the guy doesn't exist. I think he's made up.
All right, swap from Anjiro from the gold cube to the clear cube. And I like that actually. The clear cube gives Anjiro a whole lot of stat boosts that the gold cube doesn't, which brings Striker's damage up quite a bit. In gold cube, she has a lot more freedom with cancels, but you need the extra base damage that clear cube gives you to chunk through the health bar of Brawler, because he's a beefy boy.
For some reason, by him, just wearing jeans, a vest, and some loafers. But
those he's got like bulletproof loafers. He's kicking landmines with those.
There's Anjiro on the back foot. Oh, and look at the 2v slide out. All right, Anjiro, what you got, buddy boy? What you got? Oh, whiff and throw. No die kick to punish.
Jacko's getting
Jacko.
so many
Do it again.
opportunities.
Yep.
There we go. The 6S is the one that finally sticks.
About to do it one last time. Anjiro taking the round.
This matchup is one that is really opportunistic. Whoever has their back to the corner first is in a pretty rough spot. Striker's pressure is really hard to contest. Brawler's is also, since he can space himself outside of Striker's buttons and reversals pretty easily. You're seeing like that.
Oh, nice DP on reaction. Anjiro with the 2v side again with a full pickup. This should be dead.
We have
her
the
damage
loops.
down from time to time, depending on the starter.
Doesn't go for the loops. I think if the practice was there, if the loops were there, that could have been a kill. But those combos are pretty hard, so I don't blame him.
Oh my goodness! Guard break. You forgot.
Unfortunately for Bored-erlands, that was quite literally the only way he didn't kill Anjiro there. He pressed the single button that is not cancelable into anything on that guard break, and Anjiro was able to survive.
Alright, good work. Gonna be blocking the helicopter kick. Let the Anjiro not try to deal with any of the Brawler shenanigans. So suppression energy, just back up and reset. Don't get got like too many other people have.
Anjiro might be getting the better of Bored-erlands here. It's been every round nearly that Bored-erlands has been back to the corner having to fight his way out.
Alright, Anjiro, I see you. Bored-erlands just going to get the wake up throw. Will be successful.
Barrels. Sliding on a little bit, getting that unscaled damage, setting up some more barrels. Wasn't able to get the detonate for the full combo though, so there's just going to be a little tap on the shoulder as Anjiro rolls out.
Oh, nice DP cancel to the 5M for low to break through the armor. And Anjiro going to move up to set point.
The awareness from Anjiro has been on point this whole set. Anjiro had to fight through losers since like round 1 to make it here, and you can tell the rust is all the way off. He is locked in.
Good pressure coming in. Oh, I like the immediate conversion camera from Bored-erlands, keeping himself safe, but DP will be successful finally. Oh, and the 2v follow-up as well. I'm really getting too greedy.
Ooh, almost able to pick up off the top with the barrel. Instead, just gonna have to go for a second needle spin. That one connects as Anjiro tried to get a little bit too close for the punish.
Oh, good reaction from Anjiro. Oh, not able to get the full die kick for the OTG. No, he was just out of range. That was so close.
Bored-erlands holds on in the set.
He's looking pretty decent right now. Bored-erlands starting to turn things around already.
If they get that full confirm with the jump cancel on 5M.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Bored-erlands. Homie said, you know what? Let's take it to a game 5, bro. We ain't done just yet.
Hold on. There's still a chance. Anjiro got a hit. We're in clear cube, so we're doing a pretty good amount of damage both on a hit and block, especially when counter hit 6S is the option. Stuffs out Bored-erlands attempt at a JM.
Huh? Alright, Anjiro. This is for the mark. Bored-erlands was simply that much faster. He recreated the scenario. He knew what to do this time. It was quicker to the punch. And we got ourselves a game 5 once again.
Oh, for anyone in chat who does not know the strength of armor in DNF Duel, Bored-erlands putting it on full display here. Immediate armor into convert to go through the button from Anjiro. Immaculately done. Bored-erlands earns himself a game 5.
Alright, Bored-erlands already off to a pretty solid start so far. Yeah. I see Anjiro turn things around. Going to take him all the way back to the corner. Anjiro will get another dive kick connected. So mashing too much.
Get out of the way of the rocks. The barrels gets Bored-erlands some space. We got our mana back, but immediately as we got mana back, we go into exhaustion.
Alright, good stuff from Bored-erlands. Should be able to close it out. Yes. Because the poison is just going to keep on going. Bored-erlands, now he's moving up to set point.
And somehow, despite Bored-erlands being broke for the entirety of that round, he had enough mana to make that one happen there at the very end. Like you said, Viz, set point now for Bored-erlands on the Brawler.
Alright. Oh my god, Bored-erlands already going to take Anjiro about half a 2 corner. Gives for the 2A for the RPS afterwards.
Nice there from Anjiro, recognizing the armor conversion of his own into the overhead with the mix-up. Still had that little bit of extra white life there.
Oh, little shimmy attempt coming in. Oh, just gonna let him escape the corner though. Don't get sniped by the chain. Don't get sniped by the 2B once again.
The guard damage.
The guard keeps getting low. Nice guard cancel.
Got IS.
Oh my god.
You don't want to get guard broken, but Anjiro has so much mana, we can make something happen.
He can't, but he's nice Tatsu to get over the barrels. Got a little greedy with his pressure though. The 2B goes in. Oh my goodness. And again, a final round.
I am living through the chat right now. We got some of the old DNF players coming through, seeing Striker on screen and be like, oh, she's still doing it, ain't she? 3 years later. Yes, sir. The Bored-erlands is trying his best to eliminate our final Striker player here from the bracket. The guard gauge is going down. The health is quick to follow. Anjiro has to build something now.
All right. Well, he's off to a pretty decent start to mount this comeback. He's going to keep Bored-erlands just shy of 50%, it looks like, but he has to keep this next offensive sequence on point. He has to be ready for anything involved, going for the jab reset pressure. IS coming in from Bored-erlands. Guard gauge about 50% gone, just going to back out the corner, and now we're back to neutral.
You're ready for Monikat's playing a little bit, something slightly less orthodox for him in the Hitman.
He's not trying to get got. Monikat going to be swapping over to the Hitman. Does not want to play Inquisitor to Berserker, and I do not blame him. Like hit-wise, it's not that bad, but just the sheer damage difference on certain interactions, it is just not worth it. So Monikat picking a higher health character and can use the DP cancels in clear and gold queue. So let's see if it works out for him. Right now, it's not working out for him.
Yeah, he's got half a guard bar to work with. Well, he's gonna get some of that back in trading his health for it. That's all right. Monikat down below Awakening. And what's going to be the ender for HUEBERT? Are we just getting our health back with the command grab? No, we're spending it.
All right, that's, yeah, he's dead.
Yo, Monikat, you gotta come collect your ankles. I don't know where you left them, but they're not there.
They're not here. They're currently not here. Back up. Monikat trying to skip neutral a little bit. We'll get the 2B though. Oh my god.
Great roll from HUEBERT. Surely this is a command grab ender. Get all that health back. It's like it never happened. I know some of these people that haven't been in tune with DNF for a while are looking at Berserker getting his entire health bar back from a command grab and just going, what?
How things have changed. Alright, just gonna pull up on him. HUEBERT getting a lot of pressure out. Guard counselor coming in. HUEBERT playing it safe. He's respecting the ball. Oh, why he pull up on him like that?
I was feeling a command grab, to be honest. Didn't come, though.
We do have Bloodlust, so we do have access to a Bloody Twister if need be. Doesn't even need it using the enhanced movement speed of Bloodlust plus the Awakening. HUEBERT with the dash jab will take down Monikat in the first game.
Berserker with Awakening and Frenzy is playing the game on fast forward. You know, like when you load into a game and it goes super speed just to catch up for a little bit? That's Berserker all the time in clear queue with Frenzy on.
Yep, that was one of my biggest issues with it for such a long time. He comes incredibly fast in the Bloodlust, and all of his normals go very far, and they're all decently fast too. So it just becomes a nightmare to try and navigate. Well, the Hitman dream is dead. Inquisitor back on the stage. Right now, it ain't looking too hot. Alright, what's the you want me? Double overhead. Nope. Single into low. We still have Bloodlust available, something to keep in mind. Ooh, nice roll from Monikat. No autocorrect on the 5AA. It's a little bit harder to do when in Bloodlust. But guard cancel coming in. Monikat has near infinite mana. Does he get the dash forward?
HUEBERT is just rolling around.
Gosh, I don't know if I agree with that wheel, but that's okay. I like Monikat not choosing to interact in the Mexican standoff. But dash up command grab. It can happen to you. Oh, it did happen to you. Dash up command grab. I mean, dash up command grab into death. I did not know I was playing Goku Blue and DBFZ. Sometimes it really be like that, man. HUEBERT taking the first round.
I love the awareness from HUEBERT, recognizing the hesitance in Monikat's game plan, and said, all right, I'll take advantage of it. Pull up, command grab full screen, why not?
People were asking for some troubleshooter gameplay. By the way, they're striking the exact same pose, never forget. There's a lot of copied poses in this game for splash arts. Well, let's see if the troubleshooter can get it done.
This, yeah, we'll see. I mean, Monikat has a troubleshooter. Question mark. He's a player that labs just about every character in the game, so he knows what troubleshooter does. I don't know how much match reps he's got on the character though.
God. It's been a while since I've seen him play, but he's already eaten 2 back-to-back DP punishes. HUEBERT looking to seal this one up. So HUEBERT moving up to set point right now.
Well, for the folks at home, Troubleshooter is not a squishy character. That's one of the highest health characters there is. He's like the 2nd tier.
Yep. For some reason, because apparently he needs it. All right, HUEBERT seeing at set point. Early dive kick to punish the whiff 2B coming in from Monikat. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. With the loops, good rollout, but trying to press, not going to get anything from it.
US. Yeah. That's going to be it.
Indeed, Hero will take it 3-0. Say, bro, that can feed his family for generations.
That's pretty good winnings for the fellas here in the US, but for Canadians as well. Canadians especially, I mean.
All right, gonna get right into it. Oh, just Arme going for the area JA. Okay, I see what we're on. Nice background, trying to avoid the super dash at all costs. Bored-erlands keeping lupro out successfully for now. Uh-oh. Nice rollout from Bored-erlands again. And choosing not to interact with lupro for as long as possible.
This is how you play the matchup in the textbook sense from Bored-erlands. You want to keep lupro from super dashing as much as possible, and when he does, you want to be out of there instantly.
All right. Excellent but coming in from Bored-erlands, taking on the first round. We'll get the first clean hit in the second round as well. Just dash up 5A. We'll get some every single time. Yeah. We're the Rashid lovers? Mods, can we ban this guy, please? Oh my goodness. Oh, he is getting shot up in the corner. lupro cannot find a way out so far. Super dash won't be able to get him out. Guard gauge saved. Asher puts Bored-erlands in the corner, but mix-up is blocked.
This input from lupro is fatal. You do not want the Dragon Smash on block that close. That is incredibly punishable if you don't have conversion.
All right, Bored-erlands taking a pretty swift, pretty clean game 1.
Well, playing the matchup textbook, like we were talking about earlier, is not spending any time adjacent to lupro. Lupro really has to send the fireballs, send the baseball swings, and hope one of them sticks.
All right, good stuff coming from lupro. He has a chance to actually play the game now. Very low to the ground. No mix-up quite present just yet. Bored-erlands has a good amount of mana to work with the extruder. Sniping out lupro from the sky. And now it's launcher time, baby. Nuke is out. Now we're still getting shot up. Extruder keeps him in the corner. Bored-erlands, no mana. But honestly, launcher doesn't really need mana for her strings.
Yeah. DP. Just enough. Not making us watch the whole cutscene. lupro knows when it's gonna kill.
lupro creating a little bit of space. Nice backroll. Actually able to avoid the extruder. Thank you for sparing, I guess, from the super. Spin. Shout out to Luffle, the super extraordinaire. We is IS and we get some white life going. But all for naught.
Yo, we are DP and we're not letting Bored-erlands have a single turn on offense.
I respect that 100%.
Use the Lu goat.
Yeah, so we getting shot up, zoning pattern, fully instead, push back into the Granada, roll through. Bored-erlands still finds a way to escape.
Bro tries to send Astra to cover some space, but just sends Astra straight into the waiting arms of a missile. There ain't nothing to get there but beat up.
Oh, God. Yep. Closing it out. Bored-erlands going to take home that round. Tying it up. He's actually pretty close to going up 2-0 in the set.
Lupro super dashes straight into a 5AA from Bored-erlands. You gotta think about your safety, brother. That's not where you want to be.
Oh my god, now he's super dashing into the nuke, bro. What is going on?
Yo, Lupro, can we make this guy renew his pilot's license? He is flying in dangerous weather.
No, tried to DP, get Lupro, Bored-erlands get the easiest punish of his life. Now Bored-erlands going up 2-0 in the set.
3 2S's from Launcher is a combo that I have not seen before and never want to see again because I don't want to think about this character doing that much damage.
So no mas. Astra getting shot out the skies. Uh-oh. Damn, put your house money all on Lupro? Not like this. You getting shot out. Almost had a game-breaking bug. That's okay. Extruder will be successful. Lupro getting caught in the no-fly zone.
Caught in the no wiggle zone as well. The jab is just staggered, preventing Lupro from moving an inch.
Shot up. Deal with the Astra. Get thrown. Not able to get the full. Oh no, we are able to get the full combo. Not gonna get too much from it though. DP is successful, going right through the meteor.
Lupro's stuck.
Oh! The reactions from Bored-erlands are always so fast. The moment he took the sky is immediate to us. And Bored-erlands is now sitting on set point.
Yeah, it's tough for Bored-erlands. I mean, he has so much practice in this matchup between Lupro himself and the various other Dragon Knight players. This matchup at one point was considered not very good for Launcher, but he's just played it so many times. He knows it like the back of his hand.
A little bit of a combo drop, no nuke pickup. Lupro finally able to navigate his way out the corner. Oh, nice baseball swing, but he can't do anything because of the grenade.
Okay. Astra baiting a DP out of Bored-erlands, and Lupro does not have the combo to make it kill.
Oh my goodness. Lupro staying alive. Bored-erlands not quite able to finish it out just yet.
If Lupro dropped that combo and lost the set for it, Cow's house would be in shambles. He's already bet the house, and Lupro's not looking too great in the bets, but dude, it went out like that.
Take it forward. Alright, Bored-erlands, let's see. His only pattern set up once again. What you gonna do about Lupro? What you gonna do about it? Ooh! Baseball swing gets stuffed. Dragon Rush gets stuffed. It's not looking good for our hero. That guard gauge is looking pretty low. Yeah, he took the hit. Cut by the 5A directly to the slide. Bored-erlands not quite able to get the kill just yet.
He's got the UncleViz. That's way more than enough explosive ordnance taking Lupro out. Doesn't have a DP, so she can't really do anything about it. Also, she doesn't have a DP, so HUEBERT can just meaty with lows over and force Anton stay in the corner.
I think HUEBERT might be in a pretty solid position from here on out because he lost the last TNS, I think, to Bored-erlands. So now that, so I don't know if Anton could be doing the lore's work here. Right now, he's looking pretty solid.
last year at Frosty Faustings, HUEBERT beat Bored-erlands to take the tournament. And I don't think I've ever seen that man more stressed after a set in my life.
Yeah. And HUEBERT's had some pretty high-profile matches in his very well-established career. But that matchup changed the man. But big shout-out once again to Cyclo for the direct 5.48 cents contribution. We're at $300.
$100 thanks to the generosity of the community here for DNF Duel in 2026. Oh, you're right, Bored-erlands. My bad. I apologize. But he was still really stressed after that set. Anyways, $300 on the line, and HUEBERT's going to have to play that matchup if he wins this. That's a tough one. But thank you again to everyone who contributed to the match arena. That's a top 4 payout here as we cross $300.
All right, all tied up in rounds already. Oh my goodness. Yo, Anton had the right idea, but the timing was just not quite there. Excellent work coming in from Anton. Gonna take HUEBERT all the way to the corner. Oh, but get the punish on the roll. Anton. Not quite gonna make it to the corner, but still gonna get some decent Oki though. Less.
Yeah, you still get the tornado.
Big boy swing.
Got plus frames. We got Lowe's sweeping Anton's legs out from under him. HUEBERT, you gonna make us watch the super? No, you're just gonna get a reset. Thank you. That's so nice. So efficient of you.
He's just keeping it nice and simple, bro. Don't gotta try hard if you don't need to. All right, we're taking the first game here.
Got Frenzy up. Anton already getting pushed back to the corner in one block string, courtesy of Frenzy Berserker.
Oh my goodness. Oh, nice rollout. Nothing coming from it though. Oh no. Auto correct. Gonna smoke him.
If there's anything that Anton does so well, it is cover the rolls out of the corner. That's one of the premier ways to get away from the Spectre or to take advantage of her, is to try and roll through things. But Anton is always covering for them.
He's moving. HUEBERT on life support. So as bullets activated, his health just getting lower and lower. No wildlife. Get thrown. Anton sealing it up.
Indeed. It's one of those things, if you get caught blocking as Berserker and Frenzy, you're sitting there watching your opponent chip away your health bar while you're chipping away your own health bar too.
Oh, good block on the DP. Anton had a big boy punch, but he dropped it. Excellent stuff coming in from Anton. However, he's out of mana. This person's going to be a little bit weaker now. DP will be successful from HUEBERT this time around. Nice, going to catch him slipping. And Anton going to tie it up 1-1.
Very nicely done there from Anton. Able to weather the storm of HUEBERT's Berserker for now. Still got a ways to climb.
Ooh, good challenge in douche. Die kick. Ooh, we'll get blocked. Barely, but we'll get blocked. Oh, gonna go low. Anton going to get clipped by that frame trap. However, HUEBERT not going to get too much of a reward from it. Anton forced block in the corner. Look at that guard gauge get a little bit of low. HUEBERT resetting with some bad mana comeback, but got a little bit too greedy on his confirm.
Yeah, and a lot of this coming off the back of HUEBERT messing up a jump cancel. didn't get the install where he wanted. Instead ended up neutral jumping and getting nothing.
Hey, Anton. Taking back-to-back rounds right now. Momentum swinging in his favor real quick.
Percent agreed. Anton is locked in and is really taking advantage of HUEBERT. The defensive situations haven't really been playing him like they were in game one, and Anton is able to fully express that Spectre offense.
Oh, tech now go low again. A little bit greedy on the confirm. I see you, Anton. HUEBERT, think of the CAD, brother. Think of the CAD.
One more set to be in the money. That's all HUEBERT needs at this point. But Anton is one game away from taking it.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking things over. He said, damn, what can I do differently? He's picturing the CAD in his mind right now. 300 bones. What can I do? Because as of right now, he's not in the money.
Jump back. HUEBERT gave him up the entire screen worth of real estate right at round start. Not where you want to be here in the corner. Back to the wall. Anton racking up a little bit of damage.
Oh, come on, HUEBERT. It's not looking good, brother. You gotta wake up. You're 2 games away from being in the money. Oh my goodness. We whiffing. HUEBERT using that movement speed buff to hit the advantage. Gets a command grab.
Command grab. Anton.
Low.
Anton tried to Indomitable Spirit to get rid of some of that guard damage, but you can get grabbed while you're ISing.
All right. Anton sitting at set point looking to send HUEBERT home. Gatekeeping him from the money.
Great mash from Anton. Calling out the staggers there from HUEBERT.
Oh no. A little bit of side switch action, be able to side switch right back due to the hit stun. Anton still seeing a perfect stick of butter, by the way. The guard cancel coming in. HUEBERT still alive, but the roll gets punished.
That could be all she wrote here for HUEBERT's bracket run. Anton's not quite able to finish the combo, but the throw off the backside of it will do it. Anton seals up our top 4 here tonight. He closes the spot and loses semifinals. We got GrayCapedHero and Cow on the winner side of things. Anton and Bored-erlands on the losers.
Armor. And it's incredibly slow. So, like, technically, yes, but no, not really. It's just a frame 1 armor move. And it's very slow. And as we know, armor in this game loses to lows. So, well, that's amongst quote-unquote DP. But it's time. 2 tall boys sitting on the screen. GrayCapedHero with the triple question marks cowl. Well, I'll tell you, once he saw that money, he said, oh, we playing for actual CAD? Guess what, boys? It's Ranger time.
Cow's using the excuse that GrayCapedHero asked for the Ranger. And he knows what he's gotten himself into. Cow's Ranger has made him some real cash over the years.
That's the Cow's Ranger is like stuff of legend. This man used to be feared all across the realms for his Ranger. Other people have taken up the mantle since then, but the king is back to reclaim his throne. And the thing that GrayCapedHero asked for this too. This man said, "I want to fight the Ranger.
I want to take down the king." And GrayCapedHero trying to do just that, stuffing him out with the JS, but didn't quite finish the combo.
Yes, sir. You know what? I respect it. Say, if I want to beat the king, I want to beat the king at his best, and I respect the hell out of that. So far, he's looking decent.
away from the 6S, also stuffing out the swords and putting down the Gunhawk as well. Lost Warrior without a DP has a pretty difficult time on defense, but GrayCapedHero finds the opening.
Oh my goodness. Dog, it's begun. The Gunhawks are out. Get guard broken. GZs, shake my hand.
Breakthrough, everybody. Welcome back.
Oh my goodness. It's almost like he never truly left, you know?
I can't believe this. I turned my head to chat, and who do I see but FaZe coming through with the reaction to the guard break. FaZe, I wish you were in this bracket.
No, big shout out to the homie Connie. Every time FaZe shows up, it's always just with the Monka ass, bro. And in their own words, what are you afraid of, bro? What you scared of? Roll out, not going to get anything done. Cal taking the first game over GrayCapedHero.
Why is Deathhawk so good? That's a great question. But it is. It just is.
Yep. Have they ever actually touched this move other than mana cost, I think?
No.
I'm pretty sure this move, which is with the entire game's lifespan, without being touched a single time. They touched everything else about him except for Gunhawk. Oh my god, the jam getting over the slide, but not able to win the follow-up interaction.
Got the JA cross up, the crumple too. And to clarify, when Viz says they touched other things about this character, they buffed other things about this character. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. that crumple was not there on release.
Look at these debugs, bro. Oh, wait a second. I don't know. That debuff is still there, by the way. Why?
Oh, he got away from the DP?
Okay. Okay, GrayCape, I see you. But shout out to that debuff lasting an entire length of a Lost Warrior combo. That's some of the longer combos in the game.
Yeah, and for anyone unfamiliar with what that debuff does, it reduces your outgoing damage and mana regen by 33%. And you also take 33% more damage from Ranger. Meaning, a character that's really mana reliant, like Lost Warrior, has a really tough time stringing together combos when the debuff is applied.
Oh yeah. Nice, goes for the throw. So trying to call out the 5M. Oh my goodness, he got clipped just barely. Huh? 20 US dollars could change a lowly Zerka's player's life. That's crazy. Oh, GrayCapedHero taking the game. Ties it up 1-1 against Cal.
Let's go. GrayCape, bring it together. You think we're going to get Lost Warrior in Winterside Grands, Viz?
Ooh. I'm hoping to. Not going to lie. I'm hoping. Because that would be absolutely hilarious. Okay, good stuff. Look at the pressure coming in from GrayCapedHero. DP gets blocked. Oh, you're dead. You're dead for that, sucker. GrayCapedHero taking the round.
Are you?
Unless.
Not quite.
It'll be mad funny. It'll be mad funny. Okay, now.
Oh, my bad. My fault.
I was like, it'd be mad funny. Just throwing it out there.
I didn't think he'd get the mana for that 5M at the end there. That's fair. Fair enough.
Hey, GrayCape got another solid hit. He's looking pretty good right now. Oh, he gets the hit scan starter. It's gonna be a good grip of damage. However, no mana from GrayCape. Cow. There you go. DP successful. Slide successful. GrayCapedHero, you're folding like an omelet, my boy. I need you to lock in and close it up. Go up 2-1 in the set. Don't let Cow run it back.
It's going to be tough to come back from this position unless you parry and get the combo.
That is absolute comedy. That grenade was about to end his whole career, bro.
Wait, he lives. Okay.
Damn.
You know,
technically, it did end his whole career. Technically speaking,
I don't follow Gray for that because I didn't realize how the interaction goes either. GrayCapedHero supered early because he thought the grenade was gonna explode.
Yeah,
but the grenade got time stopped as well.
Hey, it's one of those interactions that I don't think we've ever really seen like that. So you can't fully tell sometimes. So GrayCapedHero unfortunately learning things on the fly. However, he's running it back though. He says, "It's okay. I got him that low once. I can do it again."
Yeah, he's got 4 time stocks already on Cow. All he needs is 1 hit. But with Cow having the grenade at his feet, yeah, you have to spend that guard cancel to get away.
Sir, good pressure coming in from Cow. Time for some more RPS, baby. What's what we gonna do? Oh, he tried to do something. He tried to challenge, and he's gonna die for it. Cow gonna go 2-1 in the set.
A real tragedy there for GrayCapedHero. He had that game in the bag, just slipped through his fingers from a once-in-a-lifetime interaction there. Cow now, like you said, 2-1.
Both players jumping right back into it as well. They ready to box. No waiting. Cow wants that cab, brother. He wants it all.
He does. $300, the lion's share of that going to the winner. That's a pretty good boost for Cow going into Frosty Fostings. You need that extra money for mages, you know what I mean?
We're gonna get the throw, full combo as well. Yeah, we fully in the vortex. Roll out, gonna get punished.
Got the Oki again, another grenade, and the low coming through. Perfect for Cow as he puts himself on set point.
Cow just keeping it nice and simple. That vortex is something to be feared. Good fireballs to go through the DP. Great kid to take a game. Damn. Well, better hope he locks in. Defense is looking decent right now, but that guard gauge is pretty low.
Oh, he's got the punish. That's a good start. He's going to get most of that guard gauge back, and because Cow wasn't an awakening, the debuff's not applied. He's got that full confirm. The grenade doesn't quite stop him, unfortunately, just whiffs the old-fashioned way.
Right. GrayCapedHero staying alive. Barely.
That guy.
Oh, taking him from the skies.
I can't believe that was a punish.
I know. The pressure so far from GrayCape. Jumping in from the top of the cage, but a little bit of a combo drop though. Has to be careful of the DP. Has to be careful of guard cancel as well. Everything will apply the debuff just like that from the back throw. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, never mind. History of fighting games in terms of just overall character strength. It's like legitimate arguments bottom 1 to being a top 5 character in just like a couple of seasons.
Yeah, that character was bad when she came out, but she is very, very strong now.
Exactly. If you want to see what she does now, well, you're watching the person to see the action get started. We do have Anton with the Inquisitor. Man, I have not seen that color in Inquisitor in such a long time. Well, this is a blast from the past.
All right, Anton's making me a liar as well, but he knows what's best.
Like, so far, it's looking pretty good. Like, honestly, just the sheer movement speed that Inquisitor has is already a big boost in this matchup, and the DP as well. A lot of people don't know this, but Inquisitor just naturally was one of the top 5 fastest characters in the game. So she got some pretty decent movement speed, able to quickly close the gap against the launcher. But it's still a mechanical skill check because you got dash block perfectly. Right now, Anton's having a lot of trouble doing it.
Yeah, you're going to get several rounds of that where a one stray button press that went wide and you know, hit grenade into rocket into laser and you just take 25%. It'd just be like that.
Yep. Or tried to go for the GS, but still going to be getting clipped. Flamethrower will also clip Anton, trying to jump back as well, but the Molotov will be successful. And Anton finally able to get a good solid hit going for a simple double loop. Simple safe jump bulky as well, but the DP will connect.
I think in this matchup, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Viz, Inquisitor has to play around when launcher goes up for jabs.
Yes.
We saw earlier, Anton timed the Molotov for exactly when Bored-erlands went to try and close the distance and get some jab pressure. That's your moment as Inquisitor to try and get something going, because otherwise you're losing it all other parts of the screen.
Indeed. I'm still in the firm belief that this is a very winnable matchup for Inquisitor. In fact, I've seen it won a good amount of times as well. But especially with the latest version of the game, it is much more mechanically intensive than it has ever been. Your dash blocks have to be on point. Your reads for JMs have to be on point. You have to change the time you do Molotovs, because players such as Bored-erlands will react to Molotov and go for an air laser each and every time. It's definitely winnable, but you yourself as a player, you got to be held accountable. You can counter that nuke setup by going directly into DP as well, because it is a cutscene DP. So you get to avoid the nuke. But, oh man, it is looking tough for Anton. Able to block the nuke again. Just biding his time. We'll get the die kick.
Yeah, we're seeing some old school combos from Anton out there earlier. The wheel combo leaves a bit on the table as far as damage is concerned when compared to the modern routes. But if you get a second hit, that's more than enough.
Work wheel meaty into the back throw, and that's the things I'm talking about. There are a lot, like obviously we do it for memes, but this matchup is very winnable for Inquisitors as long as your neutral is on point. Look at the way that Anton is navigating the neutral. Dash into 6SS to close the distance instantaneously. You got to be quick with it. Interrupted for the wheel. Has to watch out for a potential guard cancel or DP. Nuke, just DP. Nice. Yep, you gotta be on the lookout for that. However, it does leave you net neutral. Nice reaction from Bored-erlands, keeping himself safe, because I was almost dead. Throw again, nuke. Oh no, he just mashed.
Anton not having much frame advantage after the throw. Both players knew that, so Bored-erlands took the risk and mashed there.
Oh my god. Yo, that 6SS, that cut and bash came in from downtown.
And it did the work it needed to. Anton firing back with game 2.
Good stuff coming in from Anton. Laser on 5M will not work. Jump laser on 5M will work. Versus wheel, honestly, I forgot. But I don't think it works. Well, it depends on the button. The button cancels. If he does it from like a heavy, it will not work, because it all depends on the block stun of the button involved. See, look at that beautiful laser. Gotta be careful of your timings. Oh boy, he's getting shot. Anton looking for the gap, almost found it, but going to get clipped by the grenade on the way out. Nah, he should be dead. Yes, it will be. Bored-erlands taking the round.
The rounds where Bored-erlands is able to establish and keep Anton on the back foot look so ridiculous, man. It just looks like Anton is not even playing the game. But occasionally Anton is able to weather the storm and get on in there. Fortunately, it didn't happen.
Anton playing it nice and safe, not trying to overreact. You can tell Bored-erlands is keeping an eye right there. He's keeping an eye on the skies. Ooh. Oh! Oh my goodness. This is some peak neutral. If you're a fan of neutral, this is absolutely beautiful. Anton with the vintage combos as well. Haven't seen that combo in a minute.
Able to thread the needle and get in, but like you talked about, Viz, Bored-erlands reacts to the Molotov with air laser, and suddenly Anton's back at full screen with a full bar of white life and a rocket frame trapping the IS attempt from Anton.
Indeed, I love the attempt, but just the timing was a little bit off. Bored-erlands going up 2-1 in the set, but Anton still looking incredibly strong right now.
He's still making it happen bit by bit. It's just such an uphill battle against Launcher. You can thread the needle all you want, you can get in there, but once you get rebuffed and pushed back out, you gotta do it all over again. It feels even harder the second time.
They gotta say, oh, nice guard cancel, but just gonna get directly clipped by the slide. All right. So when you get clipped, nuke coming in, good amount of damage coming out. However, Anton is now in clear cube. We do get the extra movement speed just like that, closing in with the JM. Oh, we going for a wheel set. We trying to go for a guard break.
We got one, we got two. Do I see a third? Got plenty of mana for these.
Yes, sir. Hit him with the guard break. I love the switch up from Anton, changing the timings, trying to catch Bored-erlands, trying to IS. He's just going to get guard broken in the process. Very clean stuff.
Even though he's been on Spectre for quite a while at this point, the Inquisitor muscle memory is still there. The time he spent on this character not gone to waste by any means.
Oh, it's a beauty to watch. JM will be successful as well. I told y'all, to all the Inquisitors who were doubting this matchup, if your movement is clean, you can get in. Nice, Anton able to avoid the nuke, go for throw. He's out of mana though. Normally you would back up right there, chose to keep forward, trying to keep the pressure, even though he has no mana. However, it's going to be getting clipped still. Oh, that might be dead.
Got the nuke. Got the super. I think he lives.
Yeah. Oh my good. Damn. That was unfortunate. Whiff throw into conversion. And conversion does have recovery. A lot of people don't actually know it. It does have a few recovery frames. Or get countered in the process. Bored-erlands now sitting at set point.
Anton was just a few frames early on the IS attempt. Wanted to IS the jab so you could negate the guard damage from the nuke.
Oh, that's a rough whiff, but not too damaging. Anton, will he convert to get clear cube? Not sure. Yet. Oh no, he actually will not. There we go. So that's an easy guarantee spot for a quick laser punish. Oh my goodness. Yo, if Anton got these, he's dead.
It's one of Inquisitor's best starters.
He's dead. He's dead.
And there we are.
Oh wait, no. Actually?
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah. I was like, that was looking a little hairy, but that is death.
Yeah, Anton as well had a mana for a JM. If he needed to tack on a little bit more damage, had that one in the bag. And Viz, you know what time it is.
Got ourselves another game 5, bro. Everyone's so sweaty today, and I love it.
$300 in the pot, baby. These players are fighting tooth and nail to get a bigger cut of that.
Oh, Anton Gonna sit there, take the hit. That's actually 5 for him because now he has white life to play around with. Nice, not going for a Molotov again. Keeping the distance. Like Bored-erlands covering both the sky and the ground at the same time with that conversion. Oh, I love that wheel. Oh, he's holding it up now too. If he gets hit. Oh, but the throw.
Bored-erlands spend a lot of mana here. Anton has plenty of white life, can convert into Awakening or get hit into Awakening.
That guard gauge is low. Yeah, he was forced to take the hit. That guard gauge was low. He was too far away for a guard cancel. Bored-erlands sitting at set point.
Back against the wall here for Anton. That round was looking so good, and then the one back throw turned it all on its head. An incident is coming. Whenever you're in the corner, you gotta watch out for that throw. Could always happen.
Oh no. Anton cannot get anything started. Bored-erlands knows he cannot let Anton get started. Oh, got the throw. Jam? Nah, too far away. He tried to slide.
Got over the sun?
But we're still getting clipped. Uh-oh.
Nuke.
Anton sitting on death's door. No, he glided directly into the grenade. And that should do it if you have enough for a nuke. No, don't even need it. Anton can't get clipped. He has to play extremely patient. Oh, he tried, but the pressure coming in from Bored-erlands was too clean, and he will take it 3-2 over Anton. Damn. That was a beautiful set.
It was a beautiful set. Anton really showed us Emily Lynn, Necroid, Cyclo Esso, General Omega, Tyler Page, Dr. Sauce, Mustard Pie, and Mika-chan all bringing in their red contributions. Thank you so much. You are the reason that we got $300 in the pot, we got top 4 payout, and we got a hell of a match lined up for us here.
Y'all are absolutely fantastic, but now it is time. Let's get things rolling. And Bored-erlands already starting out strong. Wonder who that character is. Who's that Pokemon? Good dive. Not going to get anything from it, but DP gets blocked. Bored-erlands got a little antsy, but that will be a 5M punish. Oh, but that will be a drop.
It's those kind of drops that really plague you in this matchup. We talked about it with Inquisitor, and the same is true to a slightly lesser extent with Lost Warrior. You have to make your punishes count.
Big new combos. Not quite dead though. GrayCapedHero has a chance. Oh, Justice had the nuke range as well. You're dead for that.
The button choice was perfect for GrayCapedHero. If he pressed any button that wasn't 2B, it would have gotten clipped by the nuke. But 2B got no extended hurt box on it.
I felt like you should have died for that. GrayCapedHero, I felt like you. Why didn't you kill him for that? I know you could have killed him for that.
I don't know why he didn't finish that combo either, man.
Maybe it was a misinput. Who knows? The world may never know. Use of the JB, a move you don't really get to see too often. Oh, now we getting shot up.
They buffed JB. That button is like criminal now.
Yeah.
Used to be minus. They used to be minus on block. Now it's plus and goes into the laser and OTGs. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. She was already good, and they're like, yeah, why not? It's not even the biggest deal. It's not even a super impactful patch. It's just there.
Oh my goodness! Just the raw cross up. Bored-erlands getting hit by the raw cross up like that.
Is that not hype?
It's surprising. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
it worked. You're too mad at it.
You gotta enforce the guard button check sometimes. I mean, that's what this character does, right? The 5S,
Yep.
the 5M. Gotta make sure your opponent's on their toes. Gotta make sure they're aware.
Oh, yeah, so trying to get a little bit cheeky with it. GrayCape, no mana. What an air there from Bored-erlands, keeping his distance so he can react to everything in time. Oh my goodness, get clipped.
I respect the attempt from GrayCapedHero, expecting either a run-up throw or a run-up 2A from Bored-erlands that would have beaten either of those options, but Bored-erlands was plenty patient, just took his time.
So GrayCapedHero still alive, but got a little bit too greedy, tried to challenge with the 2B. And because of that, Bored-erlands will take the first game.
1-0, but this matchup is a grinder of a matchup. It takes a hot minute for either of these characters to really slog their way to the top. Because Bored-erlands is winning, but it doesn't happen super fast. GrayCapedHero is stuck on the defensive. It has found some explosive ways to get out, but they haven't been strung together in a way that's netted a game.
So do say goodbye to coming in from Bored-erlands. And I'm just gonna pull up on him, pushing GrayCapedHero all the way to the corner. Oh. Yo, how shifty are we getting? Let's try to take him all the way to the corner. Bored-erlands, gonna need one more touch.
There it is.
Yep, that looks like that was a touch that he needed.
And we get to pull out the super. We haven't seen the super that much tonight, actually.
Yeah. So this is like the second or third time we've seen it today, actually. That's it. Alright. Alright, good press coming in from GrayCape. Going to use slide into conversion. Now it's Bored-erlands' turn. GrayCape trapped that guard cage already. Not much even happened.
Oh, he tried for the air to air and the JM falling connected. Are you kidding me? I don't know what kind of option that was, Gray, but hey, it worked.
Okay. Huh? Get sniped. GrayCape's chilling. Guess he's one touch. But getting that one touch is going to be a pain. Oh my gosh, look at his wildlife, look at his guard gauge. All right, GrayCape, time to choose. And you chose death. Oh, Bored-erlands. Just want to take a second to think it over. All right. Let's get it. Bored-erlands up 2-0 in the set right now. Man wants that match versus Cal expeditiously.
He wants to make it the nth launcher versus ranger grand finals we've seen. Actually, I wonder what the stats on that are. How many TNS grand finals have been launcher versus ranger?
I feel like it hasn't been that many. Remember back in the day where every tournament had at least one Swiftmaster versus launcher match at some point in time?
Yeah.
Good old days. Okay. Dark House was successful. GrayCapedHero fighting for his life. Has no mana though. Can he keep up the pressure? Looks like he can, but only for now.
Yo.
Ugh.
Alright, Gray is built for that. Oh my god. Jumping up, air stalling with the JM, conversion, and the JS to go forward over the laser.
Man, oh man. Alright. GrayCape staying alive. Maybe we start writing him off a little bit too early.
Chad asking how often does TNS run DNF Duel? It's every now and then.
I would say
it
like
tends to come
3 to 4 months maybe? Maybe 5?
Yeah, somewhere between like 2 to 4 months.
Let's say 2 to 4
usually.
months. 2 to 4 months.
I think we've had 2 months back to back, which is unusual, but like the normal is 2 to 4 months.
Yeah. Part of like the rotating extra game section. All right, but GrayCapedHero taking the game, staying alive. So no one 3-0s GrayCapedHero. Not the big 2026.
Not in the losers bracket when there's $300 on the line, no less.
Okay. Let's see if we can keep it up though. Oh yes, I like the idea from GrayCape. Of course, just gonna go directly into the laser. Oh, whiff and throws. Bored-erlands has a chance to escape. Blocking the hit. Wow, what a read. Bored-erlands is damn near unstoppable. What's he gonna do? Great turnaround from GrayCapedHero. This should be death. GrayCape?
Yep.
Yo, is he trying to take us to a game 5?
Is this the momentum that we needed?
Good. Alright. GrayCapedHero. First hit confirmed. Decent chunk of damage too. It's gonna take as much as he possibly can. Good punish.
Laser going through, punishing the back roll. GrayCapedHero's movement continues to be his saving grace in this matchup. Got in, was able to get the punish and the back throw to take us 2 games straight for a game 5.
Oh, it's time for Brawler, I guess, huh?
Pretty good chance, yeah.
Yeah, say this much cash on the line, bro. He said, fine. You want the Brawler? I'll give you the Brawler.
We love strike throw. We do love strike throw.
Who doesn't love a little bit of strike throw? You know what I'm saying? Say strike throw makes the world go round.
Alrighty.
All right,
We got
Brawler's
the change. Do what?
Let's see the Brawler switch is what we need to get the momentum back in Bored-erlands' favor.
Bro, switch to the actual boss character. I don't know if I would agree with that, switching off of launcher, but yeah, Brawler's a boss character in his own right for sure.
Oh, already getting punished. Huh? Good stuff coming from GrayCape. Bored-erlands. Oh, look at the JM though. Oh, it's begun. It's begun. Yes. Be playing Donkey Kong. Guard gauge is looking low. Conversion, keep yourself plus. No punishes here. Because of that, Bored-erlands should be closing out the round.
Yep. Easy. Bored-erlands barrels making the damage come through. This Brawler guy. I love it. I love it.
Okay. GrayCapedHero. Can you overcome the Brawler? Overcome the launcher? Can you overcome the Brawler? Just gotta do it for one game, brother. One game's all you need.
Alright, we got the mash out though. The needle spin leads to a kind of awkward situation in the knockdown, so GrayCapedHero taking advantage of it and getting back thrown in the corner. Oh no.
Oh! Nice movement to navigate the bear.
Yes, sir. Spin to win. This is out there. The main DNF Duel Discord, I believe it's linked on the Mizumi. It is a great resource. There's players of all skill levels. Plenty of the players that you'll see here in bracket kind of hang out in there, and they are always, you know, teaching new players the ropes. So, if you like what you see, there's plenty of ways to get into the game and join the ranks.
All right, time for some grand finals. We got Cal with the Ranger on the winner side. He only has to win 3 games. We got Bored-erlands on the loser side with the Launcher. Has to win a total of 6 games to take home first place. Cal going with the Ranger. Said we is in the deep money, so I gotta show up with my best. DP. Cal. Well, used to 5-0 still. Nice conversion, keeping yourself safe. Bully play using conversion, keep yourself safe. It's in the neutral. You are chilling.
Both players jockeying for positioning around each other's special moves, and Cal's, I think, found himself in an alright spot now. Grenade under Bored-erlands' feet. Has to run forward, but can't quite get out of it. The DP to stuff out an attempt at pressing.
Oh, nice conversion from Bored-erlands on the 5A. Dead. Bored-erlands taking the first round.
Cow tried for a backdash conversion there, but Bored-erlands just pew with the 5A.
Oh, since it wouldn't go for the throw again. Oh, I like that. Bored-erlands a little bit too low on the anti-air. We'll get it this time around. DP coming in from Cal. Cal just needs 1 hit to get the train started, but another DP will be successful from Bored-erlands. But the grenade was still out there. I didn't even see it.
Can we talk about how Bored-erlands 2S exploded a grenade in his face and got him hit earlier? I didn't know that is how that worked.
Happens to the best of us, you know? Something to keep in mind, I don't know how much it comes to affect in this particular matchup, but Ranger does have one of the 2, well, technically 3 supers in the game.
Continue. We're moving past that. Continue.
One of the potentially 3 supers in the game that can be used as a sort of reversals, because supers in this game are not invulnerable. Grapplers does hit frame 0 and is a command grab, but Hitman and Ranger go so incredibly far, they can in theory be used to punish certain moves from full screen or near full screen. So I want to see if Cal will be looking for that at some point in this set, but Launcher sends a barrage of missiles at you, so who knows if you actually have the time to squeeze it in there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I know it's something that's come up time and time again in previous Launcher versus Ranger sets, especially here at TNS. Things like GoldenEye versus Bored-erlands. GoldenEye is kind of the king of that reversal super to call out Launcher's options.
Right, low grab to the ground nuke. Cal, ISing, just eating the white life. Ooh, nice air there. Oh, yeah, he thought the grenade hitbox would be a little bit bigger, but it was not. Bored-erlands taking the first game.
I can't lie. I thought that the grenade was going to hit him, too.
Yeah,
I got
he just went a little bit too far away. Let's see how this goes. Nice roll on the laser, but getting put back thanks to extra DP will get blocked. That's going to be a good chunk of damage for Bored-erlands. Oh, all right, DP going to get eaten up by the rain, but Slide Gunhawk still successful to this day. Going for the crosser with JA. No overheads on this character, by the way.
Nope. But
my
hey,
goodness.
the mid just works.
Oh, Cal on the back foot. will convert. That guard gauge is getting low. Tried to go for an air there, but not successful. Good stuff on Bored-erlands, keeping him down on the ground.
The jab pressure mounting there as the health winded down for Cal. That you don't expect that to be one of the scarier parts about Launcher, but when it comes down to brass tacks, that is one of the more difficult things to deal with. Her jab is just so large, it's so disjointed, it's great at contesting space, but it can't earn you a ticket past the grenade.
Oh. Alright, excellent work coming in from Cal. Back-to-back tech throws going in his favor. But we're going to get another throw squeeze in there. Good DP. Alright, good stuff for Bored-erlands. It's going to be taking Cal all the way to the corner. And now it is time. The zoning pattern. What shall we see today? Nuke is out. Nuke will get avoided. What a conversion from Cal. Keeping himself 7. I got the Gunhawk in. Now we're back in the corner. Bored-erlands with no mana and no guard gauge. Damn. Sometimes is Cal a paid actor? Cal a paid actor? Oh, Cal's a paid actor. He's a door-to-door salesman. Bored-erlands going up 2-0. That's unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. Bored-erlands. He's one game away from resetting this bracket. Question is, can he do it? Right now, it's looking pretty good. Used up all of his mana. Oh man. Cal also resets so he get the reverse sweep. That's crazy. Oh, good time DP. Ooh, I like the effort from Bored-erlands. They got a bit too freaky deaky with it. Cal looking solid right now. However, he has to get the momentum flowing in his favor. Right now, it's been all Bored-erlands so far. Cal is more of a feature in this set, not a participant.
He's a set piece?
Yes, he's a background character, bro. Okay, good stuff. Here's what I wanted to see. Oh, excellent DP. Oh my gosh, we are spinning. Cow. Okay, Cal close it out, making it 2-1.
All right. I see the question in chat, and I realize we haven't addressed it up to this point. Asking what Indomitable Spirit is. The short version is that it's a way of trading, taking more chip damage for negating guard damage. So like when you press IS, the next thing that hits you will do 0 guard damage, but it'll do a little bit more chip. The long version is there's a little bit more to it than that. It kind of does a lot of things, but those are the main. That's the main thing about it.
Okay. Bored-erlands off to a pretty hot start right now. Cal, life support already. Only blocking it out. Going a little bit of a 5M, a 5B, able to squeeze in there, get things started for Cal. Double Gunhawk. IS triple on Gunhawk. IS to save his life, but your life simply cannot be saved.
This is down 2-0 Cal. I don't know what it is, but he has a propensity for locking in when he is 1 game away from getting reset on.
It's because deep down, Cal has always been a showman.
That's true.
There you go, good challenge coming in from Bored-erlands. Not gonna let the sound fully fly. There you go. Keep yourself safe. Avoid the nuke. Roll DP. A little bit of a GameStop trade going on, but did go in Cal's favor. Cal now has clear Q, so the debuff can be applied. Ooh, but tech throw goes in Bored-erlands' favor.
Bored-erlands is able to pick up off the following situation. Has super, but not quite enough damage before it to kill. Needs the nuke set up, and he's got it.
All right, Bored-erlands now sitting on reset point.
One round away, the grenade gets exploded by the laser, but Cow has rolled through that and got Bored-erlands exactly where he wants him. Grenade's gonna be at his feet following this interaction. Gunhawk sure to follow, I'm sure.
Back in. Oh my goodness, good air from Bored-erlands. Gets the full nuke confirm as well. Good lord.
Rolls forward to keep up that pressure in the midst of the 4M. Cow has backrolled himself into the corner now, throwing a grenade away to try and nullify a projectile. And Bored-erlands gets caught mashing.
When in doubt, do it again, huh? That's insane. Not able to get the nuke out, and will get the kill. Cal taking us to a game 5 again. How many game 5s have we had here tonight so far?
Way more than you know.
In top 8, we got 5 alone.
Yeah, got a lot.
목표 발견. 화력 게이지를 요청한다. This is attract a new challenger. Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's pick them up.
Game 5, like you mentioned, Bored-erlands started off with a hot 2-0, was on the precipice of resetting against Cow. Cow is one to claw it back for sure, and now he has to fight for this game 5. He wants to take that money and just go home.
Oh, right now it's not looking too good for him. Bored-erlands giving him the belt right now.
Yeah,
Guard break.
Cow didn't IS the nuke. He's just cooked. There was nothing to do in that round.
All right, Bored-erlands again, single reset point. Cal able to finally play the game in just a little bit. Good DP coming in. We did get a little bit of IS action coming in from Bored-erlands. Oh, I'm loving what he's doing, spinning the man to avoid the missiles, but reaction from Bored-erlands says, not today, son. You're still getting punished. Nice work. We're getting shot up. Cal still single life support. He needs multiple hits to get this started because Ranger's not a high damaging character.
No, but the debuff is here and it's applied. Now Bored-erlands going to be less threatening in the neutral from that regen debuff.
No.
And Cal has so many gunhawks. He sees the IS and he's ready to throw it. One critical thing about Indomitable Spirit is you can get thrown while you're in block stun if you use it.
Misinput. No, Ranger! He got cooked by the laser! Oh, not the hat, bro.
This guy's like 7 feet tall and wearing a hat.
Oh, very well timed slide. Debuff applied. Cal can very easily turn this game around.
He's got all he needs. He's got the grenade. He's got the mana. The nuke is here. He's getting thrown through it.
Beautiful air there. Nice roll to get out of the corner. Will it work? Yes, it will. Hey, remember what I said back in round 1?
We're coming a full circle, my man. From the very beginning, it was at the back of our minds that reversal super can be the clinching thing.